With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 19 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shazbin 9 and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Once kicked off across the board with charge to ward because the squad can be ignored, just how much DSP makes us feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap, while DSP is chasing green. We're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. It's not in burping, leaning ban, it matters not if battery fun is child can't see if hours making feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunching into a bike pretending they're for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty wife and all his strife of forgetting that it's unwell and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Teaches nearly over and a win is in sight with what to white despite Phil to light that tips were not light. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for us today, Tuesday the 6th of June 2023. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. As you can see, Phil's stream is online, he's awake, and yeah, he's getting ready to bore everyone to fucking death with Street Fighter. More. So, anyway, welcome to the stream, hope you're all doing well, and I am going to just get the bingo card sorted straight away. Wasting no time today, let's just get the card all set up and ready to fucking go. Phil to say disgusting. That's actually not as easy as you would think. Phil says it sometimes but doesn't say it all the time. Disgusting. So that's going to be a potentially tricky one for us to get today. But still, let's look for a card. I need a number between 1 and 200. The very first number in chat I see which contains the number 6. Will be the card I picked for today's bingo antics. $56 was the very first number I saw which contained the number 6 from Denver. So we're going to go with a 56th bingo card which has disgusting in it. So the 56th bingo card with a 57th result. And the card on the left hand side is the card we have for today's bingo antics. Got Phil to say, oh, disgusting, excited. Him to show some YouTuber jealousy, and him saying meaningful. They got Phil saying positive, him standing up, him discussing food, him saying react and support. The third row is Phil saying example, chill, him snorting, him touching his face, and him saying you guys. The fourth row is Phil saying life, interesting, him scratching his stash, him saying interactive, and by the way. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying good news, tips, absolutely, thus, and him getting about $15+ in tips at least before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube. So there we fucking go. It's in the grand scheme of things, it's actually a strong kind of card. Disgusting might be the one tricky one. In all of that, disgusting might be the hard one, and thus. There is no guarantee of Phil saying disgusting or thus, but this is why we have free spaces, and I will discuss free spaces in a little bit once I save this card. Just in case anyone's new. I'll say people are regulars, you'll know what free spaces are and how to get them, but you know, some people might be new, so for the benefit of those that are new to the streams, first of all, welcome. You know, hope you're all doing well. The card has been saved, fantastic stuff, we can go to the board. So, there are a variety of ways for us to get free spaces on the bingo card you're about to see before you. First of all, if Phil snorts 25 times before he starts recording for gameplay, that'll be a free space. If Phil burps 10 times before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that too will be a free space. If Phil gets 100 likes on his fucking stream and blows bubbles for his dumbass audience before he starts recording for gameplay for YouTube, that'll be a free space. And if we get 100 likes on this very bingo stream, not only will we earn a free space, we'll also get to see the bubbles animation that Pixar Animations so very kindly made for us all. So, that all being said, of course, that's covered everything. The card's been picked. We're just waiting for Phil to go live. While we wait for Phil to go live, how about we fucking look at an old clip of Phil bitching and whining and moaning about his life and a shitty situation in his life. So, back 5 years ago, this is like November 2017, DSP made a special emergency video discussing his tax situation. Not federal taxes, but state taxes. Until all of a sudden, Phil, out of nowhere, discovered he owed a lot of fucking money to his state.
The thing I'm nervous about, two things, okay? Number one, what's going to happen when they finally determine how much I actually owe for these supposed back taxes, and how am I going to pay it? What's the payment plan going to be? How much a month? Especially now that I'm living month to month as it is with the money that I'm making. And number two, what's this oncoming looming payment going to be on January 31st that I'm going to owe? Because I don't know yet. I'm supposed to find out probably sometime in December. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, the good news is, at least these past couple of months have been good. If you guys haven't noticed, things have been up. I've been telling you guys things have been up. I just did that special promotional event with Twitch a month ago. And, you know, I made some money doing that, additional money that normally would not have been in, you know, something for me. So I made some additional money there. YouTube in the month of October was up. Sadly, now in November, it looks like it's back down. But for the month of October, YouTube was up. And I made some extra money there. And you guys, with your support on streams, have been contributing significantly as well, to the point where it's helping. Okay? It's helping. But I'm being real here with you guys. Like I said, I don't have the full story. I can't give you the full information. I don't know what I owe yet. I don't know when it's going to be due. But it looks to me like if I just keep making what I was making this year, I'm screwed. And literally, I have no way to pay it. So more than likely, what would end up happening is I'm going to get hit with a giant bill from whoever this is, business department or whoever they are. Here's your bill. You owe this many thousands of dollars. And I'm going to say, sorry, guys, I don't have it. But what I'm going to have to do is sell my house. That's the only money I have. I have equity in this house. The good news is, since I moved here in 2014, the equity in this house has gone up. I don't know exactly how much. I know a few houses in this area have sold for a lot of money, but they weren't necessarily in this complex, so I don't know what my house would sell for. In addition, selling the house is a very time-consuming process. I have to get the house ready to be listed, which is going to take at least a month to start selling shit out of this house, right? I have to sell all the furniture. I have to sell all the shit that's in the house to get it sell. I have to have people come in and start preparing the house, which I don't have money, so I don't know how I'm going to pay people to come in and have the house ready to be sellable. Just the walls of this office has all this soundproofing foam that's stuck to it that's going to destroy the paint. I'm going to have a full paint job redone on the house and everything. I don't have money for it, so how am I going to do that, right? And then I'm going to have to put the house up for sale, right? List it, see what happens. Will it get listed? Will it get purchased? How quickly will it get purchased? How much money will I make on the purchase? How long will it take for me to actually get the money from the sale of the house? Then I got to worry about finding a new place. I got to figure out what I can afford, if I can afford a place out here, a smaller place, or if I'm going to move back to all the way to Connecticut, right? It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up because, again, I told you guys months ago, all right? This has nothing to do with me. I did nothing wrong. I paid a guy with 30 years of experience who assured me he knew what he was doing to do my taxes properly, and he did not do due diligence when I moved across the country to make sure I was doing my business taxes properly. He didn't even do research at all. He basically just said, there's no state income tax, you don't owe it, and he never went the next step. Now, 3.5 years later, he's shirking all responsibility, like he never told me that he could still be my tax attorney, which is insane. It's absolutely insane, okay? So, that's the situation I'm in. I can't sue the guy because I have no money to do it. Any money that I make has to go towards whatever I owe these taxes before I think of anything, right? Before I consider anything. So, that's the position I'm in. And the problem is, it's a short time frame. Like, basically, I'm going to find out by the end of the year what I owe. They're going to expect me to start paying it back in 2018. Plus, I'm going to have this big payment of whatever they think I owe for business taxes for the whole year of 2017 that I'm going to have to pay by the end of January. And then I'm going to have an ongoing payment of whatever this back taxes are every single month. And then, by the way, I still got to pay my federal taxes. Those haven't changed. So I'm still going to have to pay that on top of all of this. So it's ridiculous, man. It really, and just think about this now. Seriously. This is what I'm trying to do. Every day I'm coming to stream. I'm trying to put out entertaining streams for you guys and gals. And I'm trying to act like nothing's wrong. And I'm trying to act like there's no stress. And I am incredibly stressed to the point where, you know, like I said, I can't sleep at night. I'm not feeling good because of this. And I don't know what's going to happen, guys. Because the thing is, there's no easy solution. There's no easy, even if I have to sell the house, I still can't sell the house fast enough to pay the taxes. So there's no way to do it. No matter what, I'm going to get screwed somehow. The question is, what's the degree of screwing I'm going to receive? Okay? Am I going to get a minor screw job where they're very nice and they give me an easy payment plan that's not an exorbitant amount of money every month? They understand the situation, or are they just going to say, fuck you, and just hit me with thousands and thousands of dollars of tax bill and just pay it? And if you don't pay it, fuck you, we'll keep accruing fees on it. You know what I mean? This really sucks. This really fucking sucks. And again, it's not, you did nothing wrong, I did nothing wrong. Out of all the things that you could say, okay, what did I do wrong? At the time when I moved across the country, I overspent. I should not have spent as much as I did on the move, as well as furnishing this house. I fully admit that, right? Over the years, you know, I could have done better, more economical choices that I did not make, and that hurt me. When negativity hit me on the internet with this is how you don't play and shit like that, I reacted badly instead of kind of laughing with it or just ignoring it. And because of that, it exploded badly and it turned out bad. You know, look at all the negativity and shit for years. It wasn't until recently that finally the biggest group of people who didn't like me, the SOK, finally disbanded. And now I'm finally seeing a little bit of alleviation of everything that's going on. You know what I mean? But this is something that I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, legally. Everything was right. And now I get fucked. On top of all the shit that, just think of this year. YouTube ad revenue plummets. Machinima relationship falls apart. Get fooled into trying to join an MCN on YouTube that promises me the world and lies to me, so I have to quit and go back to curse immediately. Breaking up with my girlfriend, fiance. Oh, by the way, I didn't even mention false copyright strikes. Remember the false copyright strikes I had in the summer? Right? That almost shut down DSP Gaming. Forgot to mention those. Getting signed up for all these business mailings and basically being registered, even though I'm not, as a business in Washington, even though I'm not a business. You know what I mean? Which then tips off, because an anonymous tip, gee, I wonder who that was, who tipped off this business department that supposedly I'm doing business in Washington and not paying taxes. And now, on top of it, and then health too. Like I said, some health stuff's been coming up too. And it's all at once. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what the flaming fuck am I supposed to do?
So, did you manage to take all that in? But all that interesting kind of little details there. Phil was not aware he was meant to be paying business taxes in the state for operating a business, which he is. He's openly admitted to operating a business. He has a business class internet. He calls his fucking business Burnell Enterprises. So he is operating a business. He can fucking try and pretend he's not operating a fucking business, but this is his livelihood. This is how he makes a fucking living. And he did not fucking do his own due diligence and fucking looking up the laws, the state laws of whether he fucking owe anything. And he's then blaming some random tipster, anonymous tipster, that apparently fucking tipped off his state that he was a business and he did owe money. But, and I would argue that actually done Phil a favour. Because imagine if it went on longer and they would have owed more money. And he would have been even fucking more screwed than usual. But nah, it's like he goes his fucking way to blame everyone but himself. Absolutely everyone else's fucking fault apart from him. I did nothing wrong, was said like 3 or 4 fucking times there. In fact, he could have done a whole lot fucking more to fucking alleviate the situation. He could have learned about the fucking state. He was choosing to fucking live in. He did not do that. Instead, he tried to fucking defraud his own fucking state of paying what he was fucking meant to fucking pay them. I love as well the fucking me mention of the SOK disbanding. Mr. Ignore the Trolls. Mr. I don't pay attention to the trolls and negativity. Fucking kept a close eye on the shenanigans of Kiwi Farms and SOK, and he was quick to fucking say, you know, the SOK went away, which helped me. Fuck off. You pay so much goddamn close attention to every single fucking detractor out there, Phil. Well, I mean, back in the day anyway. These days, you probably pay attention to some, but not all of them. There's too many. This is the thing. There's so many detractors these days. There's no way Phil can keep up with them all. Oh, Phil's live. Holy shit. My bad. I didn't realise Phil was fucking live. As he just skipped the intros. Okay, cool. There we go. Right. Well, in that case, we're going to start bingo now. You'll know, Joe, when it comes to bingo, please tag me in chat in case I miss anything on the card. I don't try and miss things on the card. I just do some things because I'm a dumb bastard, nothing I can do, and all that jazz. 25 out of 25 means one of you guys can potentially win a prize. How do you fucking make sure you're eligible for a prize? There's a link in the description of his live stream to a community post I made. If your name is in that community post, then you will be eligible to potentially win a prize. But you need to fucking make sure you've commented on that community post that I have made, the link to which is in the stream of this. The description of a stream. All that being said, let's begin bingo, and hopefully we can get another full house, but if we do, I'll need to sell some more kidneys.
Good morning, everyone. On today's show, we will recap my win-loss record in Street Fighter 6 thus far, as well as review my...
He said thus immediately. Immediately, he said thus. That is a good start. So, yeah, amazing. Amazing, we got first immediately. The one thing I was not very confident about, we got almost immediately.
On today's show, we will recap my win-loss record in Street Fighter 6 thus far, as well as review my status with each character that I've used and tell you about some of my favorites. Also, let's talk about Diablo 4, which I started last night, and you will have some input into what I'm going to be playing later on this week, as we kind of talk about the schedule and a lot of React content coming up. All this and more right after.
Well, he said React as well. Fantastic. So we can tick off React as well. Strong start to the card. Very strong start to the card indeed.
After the break. Or the bump. Or this.
And I'm going to mute that fucking shit. Anyway. Strong start to the card. 2 down already. 23 to fucking go. And, yeah, we're a wee bit behind live, Phil, but we're not too far fucking behind. But we've already built up some speed up juice, so that's a good start, in my opinion. So, yeah, as you guys know, as I said, hopefully, free spaces, remember, 25 starts, free space, 10 bucks, free space, 100 likes here or there, free spaces as well. Good luck, guys. Here we fucking go.
Alright. How's everyone today? It is indeed the final consecutive streaming day of the week for me. It is Tuesday, the 6th of June, 2023. Of course, I'm DSP, and I welcome you here to the show, and what a week it's been, right? What a week. Covering Street Fighter 6 nearly all week, and basically, really diving deep into the game for the first time in a long time. With a fighting game, I usually don't play it as much, and usually, a lot of people are not as invested as they have been for this game, but as you know, me growing up as a very huge fan of Street Fighter, becoming a competitive fighting game player for about 10 years of my life. Of course, those days are behind me, but now being able to cover brand new fighting games is awesome. I really love the fact that people were interested in my takes on the game this week, even though I'm certainly not great at the game. I can tell you after playing it for, 5-6 days, I'm kind of average, if that. As you're going to see today, we're going to go through my win-loss record. We're going to talk about the characters I've used, and you're going to see that, it's hard to jump back into a competitive fighting game after being away for so long, especially when it has so many new mechanics that I wasn't aware of. Shout out to the people, particularly Game Tracker, who this week have been giving me tips and clues about all the new things and the changes to the franchise, and me trying to learn them on the fly has been pretty daunting, but at the same time, fun. I don't think I've had this much fun with the launch of a new fighting game in a long time. So, by the way, I should say, huge shout out to Capcom. This is arguably the best fighting game launch I've ever experienced. All the other fighting game launches I've done since I've been a YouTuber, usually that first weekend, there's tons of lag, there's issues. There's been none of that. For the most part, it's been a very, very smooth launch of Street Fighter 6. Everyone's been having a great time with this game, no matter what format you play it on. And I feel like they nailed it this time. And that's only with me playing the standard characters and online play. Say hello to Jasper Kitty, everybody. There he is. I haven't even delved into any of the offline content like World Tour Mode, which I told you guys I eventually will check out. There's so much to do in the base game that, you know, I haven't even dabbled in it yet. So that's a good thing, though. If there's so much going on in the game that's so good, right? It's obviously a good thing that there's all the money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Black Mage. Our super chat, it says $1,000 tip will do that. Yeah, no wonder Phil's fucking chuffed to fucking bits playing Street Fighter 6. $1,000 tip right off the fucking bat from Jack's fucking Racks or whatever the fuck his name is. No wonder he's fucking feeling all happy and positive. And of course, Diablo 4 as well. Guess who came back out the fucking woodwork to drop $100 tip for Phil playing Diablo 4? That's right, Ryan, aka Jinx, aka OIC, aka insert 50 other sock accounts here. Now, Black Mage, Prophet sent me something which I have to send you. Well, not send you, but show you. I'm not entirely clued up on what this means, but Prophet wants you to see that. So there you go. 1200 milligrams. It's a big bastard. There you go. So Black Prophet wanted you to see that. In particular, Black Mage. So there you go. I'm just passing on the message. I'm just passing it on. The gummy connoisseurs, you know, whatever. So there you go. He wanted you to see that. And I've passed on the message now. So there we go. I mean, I've told Prophet many times, stop bullying fucking Black Mage. You know, we all can handle what we can handle. It's just, come on now, just, as long as we, you know, just enjoy what you want to fucking enjoy. Come on now.
Much going on in the game that's so good, right? It's obviously a good thing that there's all these other modes and things that are saved up for a future date. Now, on top of all that going on, last night we had the premiere of Diablo 4, which released for standard purchasers. People who had paid extra money to play it early have been playing it since like Thursday or Friday. For me, knowing that I was going to be busy with Street Fighter 6 all weekend, I didn't do that. And I played it last night for a couple of hours and had a great time with it. It seemed like the audience loved it. I was having a great chill time with it, much as I expected. I definitely expected this game wasn't going to be super heavy on plot, but instead kind of heavy on exploration and combat, which it is so far. And you guys have already been helping me with your build, with my build, with my sorcerer class that I selected. So we'll talk a little bit about that on the show today. Now, we also have some interesting things to talk about, and here's why. This week coming up, we have a unique amount of React content because this is essentially the week when all the big game events are happening. You've got Summer Game Fest on Thursday.
Boring. I am going to go 1.25 speed right now because Phil is a boring dick.
Thursday. You got the Microsoft Xbox / Starfield event this coming Sunday. Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Lactose and Tolerance, for a super chat. It says Jasper was puking all over the pig's floor yesterday. Was he? Was Jasper not well yesterday? Is this some like lore I'm not clued up on? Was Jasper not feeling too well yesterday? I mean, if that's the case, that's a shame. I don't wish anything ill of Jasper. He's just a poor defenceless declawed cat, so that's a shame that Jasper wasn't feeling well. But it is what it is. Hopefully Jasper's feeling better today. You know, it's bad enough for poor Jasper having to fucking tolerate Phil as an owner. So yeah, hopefully Jasper's feeling well enough and they can fucking claw the shit with his back claws at Phil again at some point. So Prophet says that Jasper puked and Phil wouldn't pause the training mode to pick it up. So Phil just ignored his pet being sick and just gone with it. What a fucking dick. Just pause the fucking game. You're not even playing online. It's a training mode fucking section. Even then, the fucking, your family takes priority. Make sure your fucking pet's okay. Holy fucking shit. So he was playing online. Doesn't matter. Family comes first. Like, if I'm playing a Rocket League game and Mad Doug starts fucking being sick, I'm going to fucking put down that controller immediately and try and fucking make sure Mad Doug's okay. I think every responsible pet owner would do the same in that situation. They'd fucking try and make sure their pet is okay. But Phil, just sitting there, it's like, oh for God's sake, this stupid annoying cat. I'm trying to fucking make content, make meaningful, positive content, and this damn cat is fucking distracting me by throwing up on my floor in my office. What an absolute dick.
Fest on Thursday. You got the Microsoft Xbox / Starfield event this coming Sunday. There's also Capcom, Ubisoft, and other individual conferences that are happening. Those I'm not going to be covering in depth. It's going to be definitely the Game Fest and the Xbox Starfield event that I'm most interested in. I will be covering those live. So, being that that is the case, okay, that's going to take away from gameplay this week. So, knowing that, I've actually adjusted the week, and I will have an extended streaming week next week. 7 straight days of streams. That's right. I start on Thursday, and I stream all the way through Wednesday. It's actually Thursday of next week will be my day off. So, Wednesday of this week is my day off tomorrow, but then Thursday of the next week, so 7 straight days. Hopefully, that extra day will help make up for the fact that there's 4 streams I'm not doing gameplay this coming week. That's right. 4 streams. So, there you go. Now, also, we need to determine what I'm going to be playing on Thursday night, because that's the gameplay stream that I'm doing after the Summer Game Fest React during the daytime, and we have many options. I could do more Diablo 4, I could do another night session of Street Fighter 6 and try a new character, or we could do some more Zelda for the first time in a week. So I'm going to leave that open to you, and what we're going to do is we talk about the schedule in a moment. I'm going to do a poll. You guys are going to vote on this poll to determine what you want to see me do on Thursday night, okay? So very much so, it will be in your hands what I actually play Thursday night. I'm down for whatever, honestly. I think that anything would work well, so we'll see what your thoughts are on that, okay? So we've got a lot to talk about today. We do. Now, before I get to any of that, my apologies. My allergies are acting up, as you know. Increasingly over the course of this week, it's been a problem. This morning, I woke up with full post-nasal drip and my throat all messed up. And it sucks. Up to this point, I haven't had bad allergies. And usually I get allergies back in, like, April. So I don't know if it was a delayed release of certain pollen this year, and it took this long, and now the pollen's out there and it's bothering me. Like I said the other day, we had a delivery that was coming to the house. It was actually some pet supplies, and it was supposed to be delivered to the door. It always is. This time around, Amazon, who we ordered from, gave it to USPS instead of just delivering it themselves with their own delivery service. And when USPS delivers stuff, they're the laziest people on the planet. They literally will do whatever they can to not come to your house. So we have mailboxes up at the front of our community here, and they took a box that literally doesn't fit and shoved it into the storage box there for deliveries to avoid having to come to the door.
You're calling them lazy, and you can't be arsed to go to your own fucking postbox. Are you fucking kidding me, you fucking lazy dick?
So I had to walk through the community, and when I walked outside, it hit me. My eyes swelled up, started watering and itching badly. My post-nasal drip went into effect, and ever since then, this was like 2-3 days ago, my throat has been all gunked up. I was perfectly fine until I had to walk outside through our community, and then it was like, oh my God, I went overload, right?
I mean, Phil, it sounds like you're just fucking delaying the fucking inevitable because you got a fucking day off tomorrow anyway. You would have fucking had to have gone outside and experienced the fucking fresh Seattle air, fucking doing a number in your fucking nasal drip and all that shit. Holy fucking shit, Phil. Imagine blaming a fucking postal service for making you walk to your goddamn postbox and apparently fucking unleashing every single fucking weak-ass bodily function of yours to fucking take in all these fucking allergies and give you the fucking gunked up throats and the fucking nasal drip and the snorts and all that shit. Shut the fuck up.
Well, it's now warmer. It's actually going to be very warm today, tomorrow, and I think the next day. So we have the air conditioners pumping, meaning all the air is being filtered again. So hopefully that'll help. But in the meantime, it is what it is. It sucks. And like I said, I feel gunked up today. I do. And I hope that I don't sound terrible. I'm going to try to tough through it. It's good that I have a day off tomorrow to hopefully recover, especially with a 7-day streaming week coming up later in the week. Maybe I should just buy some more allergy meds this week, too, just in case I need to start popping them again. So, that being said, cool. Thanks for listening to my bitching about allergies, but I just wanted to let you know up front, all right, that this is the deal. And I'm not going to sound great today, okay? Fair enough? Okay, so, where do we start? Start from the beginning? I think, let's talk a little bit about, should we do Street Fighter 6 first, then Diablo, then the schedule? Go in that order? Sure, let's do that. Okay, so here's the deal. Street Fighter 6. I really enjoyed it this week. I really have. By the way, I ran out of Street Fighter t-shirts to wear finally. If you haven't noticed, every day this week I was wearing a Street Fighter t-shirt, or yesterday I was wearing my general fighting game t-shirt with the input commands. I ran out, finally. I would have worn the Blanca shirt, but the Blanca shirt is actually part of my setup for this month. So it took all week. Now they're going to be in the wash, so I'm not going to be wearing Street Fighter shirts for a bit. Anyway, so Street Fighter 6 this week.
Wait, what do you mean? They're in the wash, so I'm not going to wear them for a bit. How often do you fucking do your fucking laundry? You can fucking have that shit ready later on that fucking day if you're on top of that fucking shit. You just... Holy fucking shit. He's just talking about how fucking nice the weather was as well. Why don't you just fucking like put it in the wash, give a quick wash, give a t-shirts, all your Street Fighter t-shirts could go for a quick fucking wash. And then you just fucking, as soon as that wash is done, you fucking just put it all out, hang up to dry in a nice sunshine. I'm sure you got some sort of fucking washing line out the fucking back garden for your clothes to fucking dry. Let the fucking sun do its goddamn job. And then later on that day, they'll be fresh and dry and clean and ready to fucking wear again.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for Black Mage for Super Chat. He says, why does he put so much stock in shirts? What the fuck? Perhaps it's because it's one of the mainly visible parts of all you can see. Like, you know, he thinks of himself as what he wears represents the gameplay that day usually. So I think Phil likes to try and coordinate sometimes with the thing he's playing. Whether it's the fucking same game as the thing he's, you know, wearing, or the same company or whatever, or the same era, you know, whatever. But yeah, I think he actually does try and coordinate sometimes that sort of thing, which is dumb as hell, I know, but this is the same dude that fucking wears Zelda jammies to every single fucking stream. But yeah, it's weird, it's fucking weird.
Shirts for a bit. Anyway, so Street Fighter 6 this week. I played with 7 characters. Let's think about this. 6 characters? 6 characters. Yes. Launch day I played with 2. The next day I played with 2. I played with 1 on Sunday and 1 on Monday. So 6 characters I've used so far, okay? Each one kind of different and unique, and playing in a completely different play style, honestly. And what's surprising about this is that I think my results with each character were not what people expected. All right, so let's actually, you ready to go through this? Because we're going to analyze this today. You ready for this? Look at this breakdown. You ready? There you go. Shout out to the person who made this for me. Someone has been counting overall round performance. So this is not matches, meaning an entire fight. This is rounds. Okay? So let's go through it. I started off with Blanca, the beastie boy from Brazil. Character who I played with since Street Fighter 2, and a character who's always an oddball style character. I really liked him in this game. 76 wins. 60 losses. So win-loss ratio, positive for Blanca. Okay? JP, new character, a zoner. Absolutely something completely different from what you would expect in Street Fighter with his ranged style and unique mix-ups with projectiles. Some projectiles are a throw while others can kind of mix you up and lock you down. I played with him on that launch night. I got 74 wins and 41 losses. That's pretty darn good, actually, if you think about it. Now, actually, he's the character that I think I played with the least, if you actually do, like, the math. Or maybe that was Lily. I think, actually, Lily was the character I played with the least, if you do the math. So, I won far more than I lost with him, and that is actually my best win-loss ratio of any character that I've used, okay? Then, Honda, E-Honda, who I played next, kind of an even split. E-Honda in this game is very interesting, because he has a lot of safe moves with high priority, but they're kind of slow. And I think really the way he needs to be played is with setups where you can lock people down into block stun, like keep locking them down and hitting them to get their drive bar depleted. He also has some pretty extended slap combos. Problem being, I didn't really know the slap combos. I kind of saw people start using them after I'd used them as I played more. And I was like, oh man, you know, I learned more after the fact. I probably would have done better if I played with him now than before when I did. But even then I did all right. I broke about even with E-Honda, okay? Lily. Now, here's a character who, when I started using her, I just didn't get her. Because she looks like T-Hawk. She has moves that are supposed to be similar to Thunderhawks. But she doesn't play anything like T-Hawk. She's a completely different character, having to get wind charges in order to really be effective. If you don't have a wind charge, most of her moves suck, okay? You have to be able to have a wind charge to really be effective with her. So right at the beginning, she has a disadvantage, right? But the funny part was, the more that I played with her, the more I was starting to get her. And by the end of the night, I had a big win streak of like 7-8 wins, and I ran out of time. So I actually was starting to do really well. At first, I lost a ton with her because I just didn't understand. But once I finally started playing more with her and understanding what I was doing, I started liking her more and more. and I started doing these tick throw setups into the 360 throw that does ridiculous counter hit damage. I was like, oh, I get it, and then I run out of time. So I ended up actually ending with more losses than wins, but the funny part about it was, if I kept playing, I probably would have continued to get wins because I kind of finally understood what I was doing, you see? So kind of annoying that I ran out of time the way that I did. Up next is DJ. Now, this is the shocker by far of the weekend, okay? DJ is a character that in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo is one of my best characters. He's arguably the 3 characters that I use in tournament play, and one of my best. We got DJ, Vega, Balrog. The funny part is, he's the weakest one out of those 3. Like, Vega and Balrog are known top tier characters in Super Turbo. DJ is not. Yet I have won entire tournaments with just DJ, okay? So, knowing all that prerequisite knowledge of DJ and taking that into Street Fighter 6, it hurt more than it helped. It really did, because DJ in Street Fighter 6 plays nothing whatsoever like old DJ. Literally every single thing has been changed. None of his normals are the same. No combos are the same. Nothing. All the properties of all of his moves have been completely changed. So he feels like a new character. And that's okay, except it resulted in me losing a ton because I kept doing things from Super Turbo with him, which was really stupid. I mean, that's on me. It's what it is. It's muscle memory. I'm like, oh, I'm playing DJ, so I have muscle memory of what to do, and it's not true. It's not what you would do in this game. It resulted in a ridiculous ton of losses, and on top of that, by the end of the night, what I realized is DJ is an incredibly execution requirement character, meaning you have to practice with this character a lot. You have to get all of his moves down pat. Just to give you an example, quarter circle forward plus kick, quarter circle back plus kick, charge down and up plus kick, and each strength.
Boring, 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 possible boring. Phil, for example, we have our first bingo of the game. Come on to fuck Phil, stop boring the crap out of your audience and fucking get on with the goddamn fucking show.
Of kick are each completely different moves, and they're also similar. They'll be in the middle of the match and go for one, and I was accidentally getting the other. And it's very frustrating when you're in the middle of the match and you know this is the round or this is going to be a big punish, here it comes, and you whiff it or you can't get it. I couldn't tell you how many times I was doing like wall bounces with him. Here comes a giant like 40%, 50% damage punish combo, whiff. Like, oh no. You know, it definitely requires big execution. And I don't have it right now. I'm so rusty at fighting games from not having played them for an extended period of time outside of retro games that I was playing once a week on Friday Night Fights, that I'm just not in the loop of this stuff. And it feels, that was my most disappointing stream by far this week, the DJ stream. Because everyone went into it with high expectations, that being that this was a character that I was known for playing in previous games, that I was going to do well, and literally it was a fail stream. Like, it was every single thing I was trying to do was a drop, a fail, embarrassing, cringe-worthy, head-shaking disappointment, okay? And I admit it, it's me. It's me dropping everything and having no character knowledge, all right? So, that's why I did so poorly with DJ overall, all right? Lastly, yesterday, I played with Dalcine. Now, this is a very similar situation to what happened with Lily over here. When I first started playing with Dalcine, I was clueless. I was trying to figure out, what do I do to work? What do I do to keep enemies away? What are his combos? What are his strategies? I would say about halfway through using Dalcine, I started trying different things. It's about canceling into fireballs, but also canceling into getting away. You can actually cancel into teleport and stuff in this game, which is good. Like, you want to stay away from your enemies. You want to be able to use his floating, his teleports to mix up. Throw fireball that's bouncing, teleport behind, try to mix up and get a combo. Level 2 super seems really good, which is this giant inferno fireball that can go random distances and you can try to mix up your opponent. So, basically the way I see it, he's actually a high potential character that will take a lot of practice in order to get down, right? But I like the character. And again, very similar to Lily. The first half of the stream, I was getting my ass handed to me. Every match was a loss. And then all of a sudden, by the end of the stream, I had an 8-win streak. And I was doing really well. Then I was finally dethroned by a Guile who was actually playing really effectively and defensively. I was like, oh shit, Guile might be really good in this game to get to because his defense is ridiculous. His flash kick blew me away how insane his flash kick was in that round. But anyway, so I was doing really well and I was catching up with wins, and then I ran out of time again. I was like, oh no. So this is what's happened with certain characters, particularly with both Lily and with Dalcine. I'm just starting to get the character. I'm getting into a groove. I'm getting a bunch of wins, and then I run out of time. And then that's it. And if I kept playing with Lily and with Dalcine, I guarantee you I would have had more wins than losses with both characters. Really. So, it is what it is. This is my win-loss record. I'm not ashamed of it. Overall, I've broken about even. Even though you could argue, oh, he's positive. I mean, not really. Take a look at these wins and losses. It's pretty much even, okay? I'm not happy, but I'm also not sad. I'm just kind of like, okay, this is where I am. I'm right in the middle. I'm certainly not a terrible player, but I'm also not good. I'm basically learning and trying to get back into competitive fighters, which is a very daunting task for someone who's been out of them for a decade, okay? So, it's a good starting point, to say the least, I feel. What I want to say is thank you to everyone this week who supported my efforts to jump back into Street Fighter 6. I know for several days there, it was the only game I was playing, and a lot of people obviously were like, oh man, I like variety. Where's the variety? Why is Phil only playing Street Fighter? And I hear ya. Now we're back to variety, just so you know. But for a while, I felt like I really needed to immerse myself or else I was never going to get down this stuff in the game. Like, for example, if I didn't play as much as I did, I probably wouldn't even understand the basic game mechanics yet. I'm just getting to the point where I'm understanding the basic game mechanics now, you see? So, I did have a great time. Thank you to people who supported with knowledge. Like, I'll just say off the top of my head, people like Big Papa Phil, Game Trekker, were coming into the streams and actually giving me concrete knowledge of things that I needed to know in the game, okay? So thank you very much for that. Thanks to anyone who supported the streams, obviously financially, because when you're playing fighting games constantly, it's a big gamble, and you don't know if people are going to show up, you don't know if people are going to support, or if they're like, meh, I like the variety, so I'm not going to come around. Attendance has been great on all the Street Fighter streams, and support has been good. So I have zero complaints. This has been an absolutely great week covering Street Fighter for you guys, okay? Now, here's the thing. Today's a little different, because as you can see, 6 straight streams of Street Fighter 6, I've picked a new character, tried them out, dabbled with them a bit, and tried to learn them. Today we're not doing that, because I feel like today we need to actually sit back a little bit and say, hey, who are the characters out of these initial characters that I tried that I liked the most? All right? And the answer is Blanca, Lily, and Dalsim. And you might be like, wait, what? Blanca, we get. Blanca, you actually had a really good win-loss record, and he's a character from your past. Okay, we get it. And the thing is, since I played with Blanca, I've been watching a few videos and things online. I've seen some interesting things with Blanca that I didn't know. Ways to combo and cancel to his level 2 super and then continue on with that combo by doing repeated Blanca balls back and forth, because the super allows you to do instant Blanca balls with no charge. I've also seen a new strategy where I was doing anti-airs with Blanca into a Blanca ball, but instead of doing that, you do the standing heavy kick anti-air dash forward, do the OD version of his backflip ball. The whole thing combos, and then after that, if you have a super, you can cancel to level 3 super, which is like ridiculous. One hit of an anti-air could be like 60% damage to the enemy. And I was like, that's not even hard to execute. That's going to probably be pretty easy. So, there's some things I want to try with him today, okay? Now, in addition, with Lily, like I said, I was just starting to get Lily. I was starting to get wins. I had a win streak, and I ran out of time. So, obviously, I'd like to reapply myself with Lily and see, now that I have a little bit extra time, can I do better? And the same thing with Dalsim. By the end of the Dalsim stream yesterday, I was getting the character. I was starting to really like him, and I was getting wins, and then I ran out of time. So, what I'd like to do is give these characters more time today, maybe about an hour each, and see how I can do with each of these characters. Also, yesterday, if you weren't here for the stream, you missed it, I bought the skins. So I bought the alternative skins for these characters, so we can use them today. We'll actually get to see what Blanca's alternative skins and skin colors and what Lily's alternative skin and skin colors look like, okay? So that should be fun. I think this will be a fun stream that instead of being focused on learning a new character and sucking, it's actually using characters I've already used, so hopefully I could jump in and at least do decently with them. That's my intention. I'm not saying that's exactly what's going to happen, but that's what I'm intending to happen today. We'll have to see how it goes, okay? Yes, I know, Jasper Kitty is very prominent today. You're prominently featured on the stream, Jasper. What a silly guy. Okay. By the way, I just want to say thank you to Brianna. As you guys know, I typically would do shout-outs at the end of my podcast, but Brianna gifted 10 memberships to the channel. Thank you so much for supporting the community, Brianna. I really appreciate that. And whoever got a membership, be sure to thank Brianna for the gifted memberships, okay? Thank you so much. Again, the community this weekend has been awesome, right? You really guys have been. I understand playing a competitive fighting game. Here's the thing. Normally on my streams, I go out of my way to try to have interaction. I try to talk with you guys and we have a good social time. You can't do that with Street Fighter.
I am going to count that as him saying interactive, same kind of thing. We're doing quite well for bingo, as you can see. We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 8 away from a full house. It's amazing how fast we're getting through some of these things on the card. 8 away from a full 25 out of 25.
Okay, you just can't. With Street Fighter, sadly, I have to focus on the game. And when I'm focused on the game, I can't talk with you guys. And I understand a lot of people have kind of been like, oh man, can't really chill. You're right. These have not been chill streams of Street Fighter by any means, all right? But now that I'm bringing back the variety, we're going to go back to having chill stream content again. And, you know, that's cool. So thank you to those who still hung out and supported the streams, even if they weren't particularly your cup of tea, because you couldn't chill with me. The chill resumes, you know, as of last night, basically, okay? Speaking of last night was the premiere of my Diablo 4 playthrough. I was on the fence at first about playing Diablo 4, because I didn't know if it was going to translate well into a playthrough with you guys. I had played Diablo 3 over a decade ago, and essentially it didn't do well. But keep in mind that over a decade ago, I was a completely different kind of person and content creator. I was doing offline gameplay, not live streaming. I wasn't even doing direct capture. I was basically trying to fill dead air constantly by talking and making stupid jokes and commentary during my gameplay back then. Today, a lot different. Yes, I still joke or whatever, but a lot of the content is us talking about the game, interacting, and having conversation. Sorry about my allergies, guys. It really is annoying me, too. And that adds to it. Having that level of interaction and social experience makes a game like Diablo, I feel, a better experience, rather than me just focusing hyper-focused on the game when, as I said, with a game like Diablo, is there a plot? Yes, there is. Is the plot necessarily the focus of the game? I don't really think so. I think the focus of the game is the gameplay loop getting very addictive. You know, leveling up, getting new abilities, new loot that makes you more powerful, which then allows you to kill more enemies more effectively, which then allows you to take on bigger dungeons, better bosses, which then allows you to level up, get more loot, which then allows you to take on more enemies, like you take on more dungeons, bigger bosses, and then get you more loot. You understand? It's a loot. It's an addictive loot, and it's a cool loot. This is what was good about Diablo back in the day. When I played Diablo 1 and 2, I used to grind in these dungeons over and over, hoping for that legendary drop, right? And it was worth it. It was fun. And I'm hoping that we get that feeling back in a game like this, okay? I just hope that it works out long term. You know, last night, the premiere, it went really well. We created my sorcerer class, and then we got to the intro segment, which lasted about an hour, hour and a half. Then we got to the open world. We started exploring, and I actually did a optional dungeon, which is the first real dungeon of the game that we actually played. It was fun and exciting and interesting, and everyone seemed to enjoy it. It really was a good stream last night. It was a good feel, like I was returning to form after having doing Street Fighter all weekend and not being able to talk with you guys. It was a better stream in that regard, okay? Of course, guys, what I would also like to say is, if you watch any of the content this weekend, Street Fighter or Diablo, please engage with the content. Liking the videos, leaving comments. I'm not kidding you, helps tremendously. Just doing those two things will help this channel a lot. And I have noticed in the last few months, the engagement has dipped a lot on DSP Gaming. Likely it's because there just weren't any giant high-profile games. Well, now there are. All right, so if you could help out with that, I would greatly appreciate that. Hoping for more comments in particular, because I was looking like, wow, here's the, you know, big first few videos of a new game and only has a few comments on it. You know, it would help to have more. Just give me your opinion on what you think. What do you think about my gameplay in Street Fighter? What do you think about the game in general? What do you think about Diablo? Does it look good? Does it look bad? Actually, ask specifically, what do you think this playthrough looks like now compared to when I was trying to do this 10 years ago? I mean, direct capture, live streaming with interaction, I think it's better. But maybe some people don't think that, right? I don't know. So let me know, okay? Nate, what on earth are you talking about? He says, what happened to your recent thumbnails? What recent thumbnails? I don't know what you're talking about. People throw out the most general questions that don't mean anything. What does that mean? What? They don't have the numbering. What? Are you talking about Street Fighter? It's because it's a fighting game. Fighting games I don't number because it's not a consecutive narrative game. For example, I have thumbnails ready for the World Tour mode. So when I start playing World Tour, it's going to be part 1, part 2, part 3. But with Street Fighter, it's just fighting game stuff. It's character specific. I'm not going to have thumbnails for that. I've never had thumbnails for, like, online play of Street Fighter. Ever. In the history of me making content, I've never had them.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
You have a Black Metro Super Chat who says that Phil is playing Diablo 4 on the lowest difficulty, he won't play online, and he's going to throw the game in the trash once he finishes the story. Most worthless Diablo 4 content. I've heard that, yep, quite a lot of people are saying that. And obviously the big thing as well, which I've heard from you guys, is that a lot of the good content comes after you finish playing the fucking story mode in the game. Like, you unlock the best things at the end of the game. So, yeah, I have a feeling this is about a wasted playthrough essentially from Phil.
Online play of Street Fighter. Ever. In the history of me making content, I've never had them. Maybe that just confuses people, since every other playthrough is pretty much narrative-based, and they all have numbering. Maybe that's what it is. Okay. So, it's certainly been an exciting week, all right? Now, you might say, well, what's going on in regards to the other modes of Street Fighter 6? That's a good question. It's a valid question, because I told you guys I was planning on trying World Tour mode this week, and it didn't happen. Why? Because take a look. All week I've been playing the game, I've only used 6 out of 18 characters. I've only used a third of the cast. And that's my whole first week of coverage. This is what I was trying to explain to you guys when people were actually saying things like, wait, you're only going to be playing Street Fighter and Diablo and you think that's going to be enough? It's going to be enough. It's more than enough. A game like Street Fighter 6 takes incredible time investment. It does. You have to learn so much to be competitively viable in a game like this that it takes a million years to do. You have to play with every character. You have to play multiple sessions. You have to lab it out. You know what I mean? It's very much a huge time sink. And I think that people who aren't into fighting games don't get that. They just think, oh, you could just, since you played Street Fighter before, you could just jump right in and just start playing and put entertaining content out. It's not the case at all. It's not. You have to understand, it's been very tough on any of these streams I use a new character to try to absorb incredibly fast how to play that character and immediately translate that into online play in a competitive environment. It's very challenging. It's stressful. When I play, I'm serious, I felt stressed out this week playing Street Fighter 6 because of the fact that I was trying to do this at such an accelerated rate. You know, when someone normally plays a fighting game, you're not putting yourself on the spot. Every piece of content you're putting out isn't supposed to be entertaining to an audience. You could sit in training mode for 10 hours and just fuck around to try to learn stuff. You practice combos, practice strategies. No one's going to sit here and watch me do that. You guys want entertaining content. You want online play. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, it is. It's stressful. It's very different from the normal content I put out. So here we are at the end of the first week. It's like, where's World Tour? Where's World Tour? Where did I have time for World Tour? We didn't have a single moment to really say, let's take time away from the game to do World Tour. I will do World Tour. I'm interested in the mode. It's in there, and obviously I have an avatar already made in the early demo that I will carry over. I know some people want that. They think it's going to be fun. I agree with you. I think it will be fun. But I think it has to wait a little bit. And particularly, this week coming up, I already have 4 streams I can't do gameplay because of React events. So because of that, I think it's going to hold until maybe later in the month. But we'll talk about that right now as we get into the schedule. But yeah, I don't see myself playing World Tour in the next week when I'm already balancing Diablo, Street Fighter 6, possibly the return of Zelda, and then we're juggling all these React events as well. Okay? Okay. So, that all being said, I think now what we should do is jump into the schedule for the next week so you guys know what to expect all week because it's a very different week. Okay? Cool, here we go. So, today, Street Fighter 6, using 3 characters I've already used, Blanca, Lily, Dalsim. Let's see how I do on my second attempt with each character. Hopefully I do well. Okay? Later tonight on the late stream, excuse me, my voice cracking because of my allergies. Later tonight on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, more Diablo 4, my second session. In this session, I will get into the meat of the game, which is good, to finally be able to explore a bit and try out dungeons and things and hopefully get my build better. People are already giving me opinions on what I should do with my build, which I appreciate. So that'll be fun tonight. I hope you'll join me for that. 2 chill hours of Diablo fun. I am off from streaming tomorrow. So take that opportunity to get caught up on all the stuff that I've done this week. Here on this channel, extensive coverage of Street Fighter 6, obviously, as well as some Zelda earlier in the week. The conclusion of Final Fantasy V was earlier this week. And I think there's a spider on my wall up there. I think I see a tiny spider up in the corner. He's moving. It's distracting me. And, of course, Diablo 4. But also, outside of all that content here on DSP Gaming, over on DSP React, we had my weekly DSP versus the Internet show, but also we had a review. I reviewed the Street Fighter 2 animated movie from 1994. If you didn't see that yet, give it a look. You may be interested. Yeah, it's a 29-year-old animated movie, but it's actually really good. I'm still to this day shocked at how good it is. I watched it back. I was like, dude, this movie holds up to today's animation standards. It's really good. So give it a look. So that's this week's content. Now, when I come back on Thursday, we're not doing gameplay on the first stream. There will be a very abridged, shortened Level 1 podcast here on DSP Gaming, starting the usual time, but it's only going to run about 45 minutes. Reason being, there's a big event, the Summer Game Fest, taking place on Thursday at noon Pacific time. So we're going to do an abridged podcast, and then we're going to switch right over to DSP Reacts. And on DSP Reacts, I'm going to react to the Summer Game Fest event. It's supposed to be around 2 hours long, so I'll watch it and I'll live react to it with all of you. Then, once that's done, I'm going to do a recap reaction segment, where essentially I'm going to go through everything that happened, and kind of review it and say, here's what I thought of each thing, what was good, what was bad, what was the highs and lows of Summer Game Fest, okay? So, that's probably the whole first stream. If the presentation's 2 hours, that's going to run till 2 p.m. I'll probably take a brief break to use the restroom, come back, do recap reactions. That's essentially the stream. If we have a little extra time, you know, maybe we'll just do some Q&A. If we have a more of extra time, maybe I'll jump into Street Fighter. We'll see, okay? Then, Thursday night, on the late stream, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, I'll be playing what you vote for. Because right now, live, I'm going to set up a poll. This poll will be present on the main channel page of DSP Gaming. All right? I'm going to do it right now. Big poll time. Which of my current Big 3 new release game playthroughs would you like to see me continue on Thursday night's late stream at 6:45 p.m. PDT? Please vote and good luck. So here we go. And of course the options are Street Fighter 6, Diablo 4, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I'm okay with any of those. I think any of those would be a fine stream for Thursday night. Okay? So where can you find that poll? That's on the main channel page of DSP Gaming here on YouTube on the community tab. That will be live now through Thursday morning, and essentially whatever results we have Thursday morning will be the winner. So let's see what you guys vote for in the next 48 hours, and Thursday morning we'll announce officially on that podcast what I'm playing Thursday night. Okay? Then on Friday, it'll be a full gameplay day. Essentially, I think I'll do Street Fighter 6 during the daytime, probably using a new character, and then the night stream will either be Diablo 4 or Zelda. Okay? Saturday.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for Black Mage for a super chat who says Russian roulette gets my vote. Anytime I see Russian roulette, I just think of the famous Dr. Cox quotes from Scrubs. How about we play Russian roulette, but we put bullets in all the chambers so everybody wins? Yeah, exactly. It's just, yeah, Phil is boring the ever-living crap out of everyone today. This has been an extremely boring podcast. There's only so much I can fucking do. I do have a whole bunch of different sound things I can play, like,
Shut the fuck up! Shut up, bitch! Shut your hole.
things like that I can fucking play and spam if I wanted to just try and fucking, but nah. It's hard to fucking stay alert to all the things that are happening in the card when Phil is boring the crap out of every single person in the fucking audience. It is unbearable today, it really is. Also, this could be a thumbnail, you're right. This is definitely a thumbnail potential. So fucking lovely.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, more money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much indeed, Dog, for super chat. It says, teacher making us do homework on his day off, watching his boring crap. We have already seen eye roll. To make up for a bingo fund, no real reason for us. Hey, you're not going to see me fucking complaining, D-Dog, that's for sure. I do appreciate anything anyone's going to give me. Especially since you motherfuckers keep winning bingo lately. You guys need to stop winning bingo, I'm fucking going broke. But yeah, I do appreciate anything that people are willing to give, of course, so thank you very much, D-Dog, for that. Now let's see if this makes a good thumbnail. Let's give it a wee crop out, let's see. Here we go. Moment of truth time. Will this make a good potential thumbnail for Thursday? And survey says, it's beautiful. It is magnificent. It is a perfectly cropped image of Phil's oddly-shaped head. So there we fucking go. Prime thumbnail material right fucking there.
A new character, and then the night stream will either be Diablo 4 or Zelda. Okay, Saturday, which would be June 10th. So that's going to be interesting because we're doing DSP versus the Internet, which is my weekly clips show over on DSP Reacts. Here's the difference: I'm changing the format this week and moving forward. If it works, instead of just doing first come first serve, whoever submits a video gets it watched first, it's going to be shuffled playlist random select, meaning everyone who's a channel member on DSP Reacts, my sister channel, gets to submit a video. All right, those videos will then be put into a playlist and hit random, and we just watch them randomly in any order. So it doesn't matter if you're already a member and you've already posted up. It doesn't matter if you become a member today and you post up. It doesn't matter if you become a member on Friday and post up. Everyone will have an equal chance to be watched. And what I'm hoping is that this is going to bring back some people, because some people will be very upset. They became members of the channel. They tried to nominate videos and they never got their videos watched because they just didn't have opportunity to submit them as quickly as other people did. You see? Well, guess what? Now it's equal opportunity for everybody. So let's see what happens over the course of the week. I am honestly hoping this will bring more people back to the channel to become members, because support has waned on the React stuff in the last couple of months because of this.
Somebody asked earlier on when's the next big member drop on DSP Gaming, and I was in the middle of ranting and raving and didn't want to fucking disturb it, but for the sake of answering their question, Phil is going to experience multiple big member drops throughout the month of May. The next big one is going to be on, June, sorry. Because of a month behind, the 9th of May, Phil gets 17 members, so he's going to lose probably 17 members on the 9th of June. He's going to lose 20 on the 11th of June. He's going to lose 30 a day later, and another 20 a day after that. So quite a lot of big member drops are due throughout the month of June. Because when you count all these up, this is all going to happen in June. So 389 members. Phil is going to have to hope that somebody's going to start to, try and substitute these fucking members. He is due to lose hundreds of members unless somebody comes in and tries to fucking patch over those cracks with some big member bombs themselves to keep that fucking inflated figure going. Speaking of which, there's number 10.
But I'm hoping the big React events this week, this is a new format for the show. Hopefully this will get people back to the channel to support it, okay? So, yes, that's this coming Saturday on the daytime stream. Then Saturday night, again, late night gameplay. What will it be? I don't know. Probably whatever I didn't do Friday night, we'll do Saturday. So if it wasn't Diablo or Zelda, whatever I didn't play, will probably be played Saturday night. Now, Sunday. This is a very weird day. Sunday, June 11th, is the Xbox press conference as well as the Starfield event. They've decided to do this event at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Why? I have no idea. You tell me anyone else on the planet who decides to make major announcements at 10 a.m. I'm not aware of that. But this is what they're going for, okay? So because of that, my streams will be all screwed up. So first of all, that morning, there will be no Level 1 podcast. We're just going to start up early over on DSP Reacts. Arguably, I'll probably get the stream started like 9:30 a.m. And I'm going to do a live react to that as it happens. I don't know how long it is. They haven't really said yet. I'm going to guess 2 hours. They'll probably go through a whole bunch of Xbox Studio games. And then there's supposed to be an individual Starfield presentation at the end of it. So let's say it's 2 hours, right? So I'll react live from 10 to noon. And then just like I'm going to do on Thursday, I'm also going to do a recap reactions after the fact. That'll probably last maybe like an hour. So dependent on when it ends, that'll determine what I do next. Let's say the reacting stuff is done by like 1, 2 p.m. If we have time, I'll switch over to DSP Gaming and we'll do a stream of Street Fighter 6 and we'll just do some online play with the characters I've been using and get some matches in. Okay? So we'll see. It all depends on time frame. You know, how much time we have. Okay? Now, I am not streaming on Sunday night. There is no stream Sunday night. Why not? I need to do the private react videos for patrons for the month. I normally would have done them the first weekend of the month, but because Street Fighter 6 was out, I focused on that. So I need to do it now. So that's going to be that Sunday night, no stream. So basically on Sunday, the 11th, a very early stream where we're going to do live reacting to the Microsoft and Starfield event. Then my recap reactions. Then we're going to try to squeeze in some gameplay, and that's it. No night stream that day. What a weird day, right? It never is it like that. Then for the next 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I will be here. Yes, I am here 3 more days. It's a 7-day streaming week for me. And every day will be a full double stream gameplay day. Every day, okay? Which means likely Street Fighter 6 day streams where I'll be picking either all new characters or maybe we'll actually take one of those streams to try out World Tour mode, okay? I think if there's 3 straight days of doing it, maybe I'll have time to actually try out some World Tour mode. We'll see, all right? But it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, probably Street Fighter 6 on the day streams, and then the night streams will be alternating between Diablo 4 and Zelda, okay? So 7 days, 3 react events, right? Weird schedule, I know, but we're going to make the best of this coming week, as weird as it's going to be. It should be a lot of content.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Black Mage. Super Chat says a local hermit is baffled that the world functions before 10 a.m. The bizarre thing for me is he's fucking acting like it's some sort of fucking incredible fucking thing for him to fucking be ready to stream at that time. He has claimed to the public that he wakes up between 8 and 9 a.m. Those were his words, his fucking testimony, that he wakes up. His average day sees him waking up between 8 and 9 in the morning. So him fucking not being prepared for a 10 a.m. fucking stream, nobody's buying it. Oh, nobody's also fucking buying the apparent fucking bullshit he's waking up at 8 or 9 a.m. Fuck that, no. This bullshit is never usually awake before 10 a.m. in my opinion for a normal, typical day. Which is why he's fucking ranting and raving and going to his fucking tiny mind because he's fucking got to start slightly fucking earlier. A whole 45 minutes earlier. Fucking wow. I do hope your fucking fans pay for the fucking overtime you're doing there.
But we're going to make the best of this coming week, as weird as it's going to be. It should be a lot of content. It should be a fun variety of content. In addition to all of that, I am planning on doing another retro review on DSP Reacts. What will it be? Well, I got a lot of old movies to watch. I was thinking of watching maybe Rocky or maybe Predator or maybe Clue this week. I'm not sure. Some movies from my past that I really enjoy, and I would like to review them for the channel, just for extra content. So I will do that at some point this week, I think. Okay? And put out a video of that on DSP Reacts as some extra content. Okay? So, good stuff coming this week for sure. Very busy week. Very exciting week. New release news and all these digital events. Now, there may be some other stuff. People are like, well, what about the Ubisoft event? What about the Capcom event? Well, I can't just react all week. I have to put out gameplay. That's what I'm kind of do. So I'm not going to sit here and react to every single event.
Wait. What did Phil just say there?
React all week. I have to put out gameplay. That's what I'm kind of do. So I'm not.
That's what I'm kinda do. That's what I'm kinda do. I'm going to need to slow this down, just to make sure I'm not mishearing things. 0.75 speed. Please elaborate one more time, Phil. In your most clear, concise, valedictorian fucking big brain way, please tell us how, tell us how professional you are. Go on.
The Ubisoft event. What about the Capcom event? Well, I can't just react all week. I have to put out gameplay. That's what I'm kind of do.
That's what I'm kinda do. It's basically the same as that time and go. That's what I'm kinda do.
So I'm not going to sit here and react to every single event. There will be smaller events like that. If there are announcements and things that are interesting, I'll cover them on my Level 1 podcast every day appropriately, as I do now with news segments and the like. So that's how we're going to cover those. That way I'm not losing out on an insane amount of content, okay? Fair enough? Okay. That was a lot to cover, man. It was. That was a ton to cover to talk about. All right. One final thing. I have no news stories to talk about today.
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much for Profit for a super chat. It says, ooh, a Predator review. Right up Derek's alley. Cheeky.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Anders back as well for a super chat. It says, I can't react all week. Dave, you can't react at all. Can you, Piggy? I have said this so many times before. Phil is not capable of reacting to live things. He fucking needs to rehearse what he's going to fucking do. Rehearse what he fucking has to say. Plan things out front. It's not a react. It's a fucking rehearsed fucking speech. I mean, it's just, oh my god, Phil is an atrocious reactor. He honestly fucking is. He adds nothing of fucking value or substance whatsoever to the things he's fucking reacting to. Like when he reacts to the Rocky movie, for example, when he gets around to fucking reacting to Rocky, is he going to fucking mention at all what inspired that movie? There is a famous fight in boxing history which inspired the Rocky movie. Will he even reference that? Or will he no, of course he's not going to fucking reference that, because that'll take additional fucking effort from Phil. Is he going to mention the fact that Stallone had to sell his dog to fucking make sure he could afford to fucking pay the bills, and once the movie became a hit, managed to buy his dog back? No, he won't do that. That'll take additional fucking effort from Phil. He's not going to bother to try and educate his fans and that kind of shit. This is the thing. He offers zero fucking substance, zero fucking additional interesting information. It's just his own fucking stupid ass interpretation of things, like, that are things that we all saw ourselves. It's not a DSP reacts, it's a fucking DSP says exactly what fucking happened on screen. Yeah, it's like, we fucking know that happened, Phil. We fucking saw it as well, we're watching it as well. It's just... it's fucking awful. It really fucking is. Anyway. Yeah, Profit with a fucking Predator review joke with Derek. Jesus Christ. That creepy little bastard, man. Every day, you hear something... You hear something more disturbing about Derek. Every day, without fucking fail. The sooner he is gone from society, the better. You know what I mean? He needs institutionalised. He needs locked up for the good of the world.
That was a lot to cover, man. It was. That was a ton to cover to talk about. All right. One final thing. I have no news stories to talk about today besides this $3,500 VR headset from Apple. Do I need to say a word about it? You guys know my opinions on VR. What do you think I'm going to say about the $3,500 VR headset from Apple? Here. Let's, here you go. Ready? Oh, I love it. It's going to sell like hotcakes. It's totally in line with what consumers are looking for. Apple has their fingers on the pulse of society. They're living in reality, and they're giving the people what they want. Okay, we can move on.
I mean, technically that's food talk. Apple. I mean, is that a stretch? Is that a stretch? He's talking about an Apple product, you know. It's a bit of a reach. But the thing is, though, nobody forced Phil to talk about it. Phil, of his own volition, mentioned Apple. I can count it, I can not count it. Wait, apparently, no, wait, hold on. Phil mentioned hotcakes as well. Hold on. Phil mentioned hotcakes here in this rant.
Here, let's, here you go. Ready? Oh, I love it. It's going to sell like hotcakes.
Hotcakes is a food. It counts. We're fucking keeping it.
It's totally in line with what consumers are looking for. Apple has their fingers on the pulse of society. They're living in reality, and they're giving the people what they want. Okay, we can move on. I don't even have to say another word, right? I think we're good. Okay, outside of that, I just want to say thank you all for a very, very supportive week. So far, this week has been absolutely amazing. I appreciate everyone who supported the week so far. hopefully we can keep that momentum going, obviously, as I continue to play all these new releases. But yeah, everyone, I've seen people come out of the woodwork who I haven't seen in a while to come by and say hello and support and be chill on the streams. I really appreciate that, especially people who are fighting game fans and have come back after a while and say, oh, Phil's still playing fighting games. This is cool to see him come back in some capacity. So thank you very much for that. It's been a great week. Remember all the great ways you can support my streams, including giving a like or leaving comments. Huge for engagement, and engagement is key right now with me playing new stuff. So thank you to anyone who's engaged with the content. Super chats and super stickers, very much appreciated. Memberships and gifted memberships, especially with, if you can see, attendance is high. Like right now, even on the podcast, attendance is good. We've got great attendance this week, really. Like every stream has done really well, and I'm very happy about that you guys are coming out and chilling with me on my content. Thank you for that. So memberships and gifted memberships are helping a ton. You know, gifted memberships, people are really appreciating having a membership when all the new games are out. So maybe consider dropping a few memberships here or there to help out your fellow viewer, right? It's a great way to help out the community at large. Tips, of course, have also been great. Thank you to anyone who's tipped. We've got a lot of opportunities this week to have all the tips, goals, and everything hit. So thank you very much for that. And that's all I really have to say about that. You guys have been amazing. Thank you. Okay? Alrighty. Ladies and gents, with all that being said, it's time to do shoutouts. First, let's start with the YouTube side of things. We have Peter Dangler, who did a $5 super chat and says, I'm mowing the lawn and listening to Phil. Hell yeah. Now, it's hilarious. His name is Peter Dangler. Like his Peter is dangling. Get it? I think it's supposed to be a pun. Well, thanks, Dangling Peter. Oh, excuse me, Peter Dangler. I appreciate your super chat. And as I said, Brianna gifted 10 memberships to the channel. Congratulations to the following people: Phil, I swear that's not me. Phil, Gavin, Frank, Peter, Unbiased Fan, Chemo, Meatball Man, Easy Peasy 91, Automatics, and Dr. Kinnison. Congratulations to all of you on getting a gifted membership. Be sure to thank Brianna. And as I'm saying this, Brianna just dropped 10 more memberships to YB Better, Mark, Original Recipe, Andrew, Bilarial, Powers Gaming Channel, Paint Sniffer, Easy Mode, Max the 13th, Cody Deaton, and Ori. So that should be 20 memberships to the channel, I believe. I think. Hold on.
No, watch this little sneaky thing right here. His target total was 760. He has technically 771 right now. Do you think he's going to fucking ignore the fact that he's hit his goal? Or do you think he's going to just increase that again by 10?
Let me confirm that before I update the leaderboard. Yes. 20 new memberships. So that's going to jump us up to 771 members now.
There it is. There it is. He wants more. Always wanting more.
Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support. And Brianna, this morning, 20 gifted memberships. Thank you for supporting the channel. Really, it's really appreciated. Again, if you got to get the membership from Brianna, be sure to thank her. You know, so much for the support of the channel. Okay, let's continue. Excuse me. Let's get to the tip side of things, shall we? Hold on a second here. There we go. Is that better? That's better. Okay. And so, we start off tonight with an overnight tip. It's from someone who has tipped $29.99.
Well, I guess we can tick off this square right now. There we go, $15+ in tips. It helps it with a card. We are 5 away from a full house.
Wonder who this could be from. Obviously, thank you very much to Game Trekker. Game Trekker has been supporting Street Fighter 6 all weekend long. Here we are Tuesday. He's still supporting Street Fighter 6. Thank you so very much. Game Trekker. He wants his Street Fighter animation. He gets his Street Fighter animation. I will count it as a $30 tip. Thank you so much, Game Trekker. Okay. So let's see what he has to say. All right, for today's tip, with tips, I want to talk a bit about supers. So, there's 4 types of supers. Level 1, Level 2, Level 3, and a critical art. When you're at low health, I'm not sure exactly how low, but it seems like under 25%, Level 3 supers turn into critical arts, which deal more damage and change the cinematic in some way. FYI, all supers will remove some amount of the opponent's drive, in addition to dealing damage. Level 1 will take off half of a drive bar. Level 2 takes off 1 whole bar. Level 3 takes off 1.5 bars. A critical art will take off 2. Another thing to note is that while level 3s and critical arts have full invincible startup, invulnerability varies for other supers. Level 1s are typically invincible to strikes and throws, but typically not to projectiles. Also, sometimes they're not invincible at all, as you saw with Dalsim. Right, Dalsim's flame attacks are not invincible. He gets stuffed like crazy. Level 2s are physical attacks, but they're typically fully invincible. Many are self-buffs or setup moves. Exactly. For example, Blanca basically charges himself with electricity, making it so that whenever he does a Blanca ball, there's an electric property to it, and you could do repeated Blanca balls without charge. You could do like a Blanca ball, Blanca ball, Blanca ball, Blanca ball, like 4 in a row, which is kind of neat, and I need to learn how to implement that, because I think that's actually a big part of his strategy. Okay. So thank you very much to Game Checker for our first tip of the day. It was an overnight tip, and it was a very generous one. Let's continue on here. Then I received a $20 tip, and this tip is from... Actually, I take this back because he did 3 tips, and one is showing up before another, so let me read this one. Okay, so here's a second tip. It's a $5 tip. He wants to talk about Dalsim, he said. Good, I would like to hear about Dalsim. I'd like to hear what he has to say about him, because I want to learn. I want to absorb.
Am I the only one that thinks it's weird as fuck for somebody to give like fucking hundreds of fucking dollars to fucking tell their favourite content creator and educate them on the fucking game they're meant to be passionate about? I think usually the fucking content creator, the former pro, would be the one telling his audience all these fucking amazing things about the fucking brand new Street Fighter game that he's apparently fucking passionate about. And yet it's up to the fucking person, the whale with deep pockets, to fucking educate Phil. Because he's apparently not clued up to any of this information.
Absorb before I pick him again today, okay? So he says he was too busy, sadly, to watch the gameplay yesterday. Based off the titles of the videos, I'm guessing you had a pretty mediocre time with him. Actually, it was, like I said, started off very bad and then got much better by the end, much like Lily. He says, it's strange because you've been complaining a bit about fast rushdown characters dominating Street Fighter 6, and the next fighter you picked was the one who, unless I'm mistaken, had historically had the worst options for getting opponents off of him in every game he's appeared in. The third video's title says you started to get the hang of him. Maybe you started to get used to his zoning moves. I did, and the teleports. I started realizing you could reversal teleport away from everyone, get them off you that way, and then you can get back to your zoning game with mix-ups and teleports. Right. He says, by the way, I wonder if sliding to evade or even punish jump-ins works in the game. That's a good question. I didn't try that, only because he has really good anti-airs. Standing medium, standing fierce are good anti-airs, so I don't think you need to sweep. But the sweep seems really good to get under fireballs at the right distance, and that's the key. I need to learn the distance. Okay. His tutorial didn't mention it, but it's been a staple of his gameplay for so long. Anyway, I'll have proper thoughts on Dalsim when I see your matches. Give him a look. I think today, hopefully, I'll do better, because I kind of know a little bit more about the character. Like I said, I got the hang of it at the end, right? At the very tail end. And then I ran out of time. Like, it's happened twice in a row now, both with Lily and with Dalsim. So hopefully today I'll do a little better. So now here's the third tip, and this tip is a $20 tip. Again from Game Tracker. Thank you so much, Game Tracker, for all the support of Street Fighter 6. So that means it's Gunnar Glass's time.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much, Prophet, for saying in Rocket League you pushed the triangle button to boost on the PS5 controller. I'm going to say that's wrong. Unless you map it that way, that's fucking wrong. That's a ball cam button. Don't make me open up Rocket League right fucking now and try and demonstrate the fucking default buttons. I will fucking go into Rocket League right fucking now for a change of pace if you fucking want me to and show off the fucking controls. Oh my god. But yeah, it's just Jesus Christ. Nah, that's the... I use a PlayStation controller for my fucking Rocket League fucking shit. And the triangle button by default is the ball cam. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Don't explain to saying I won't do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. I'll fucking date right fucking now. I'll fucking minimise the shit out of the hold on. Where's Rocket League? I'll open up Rocket League right fucking now. Fucking take this shit, Bams. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a fucking second. Fucking, I'm gonna open up this game right fucking out the fucking blue. Random wee detour into fucking driving boot on a random map in Rocket League. There we go, I'm in Rocket League right now, hold on. Jesus fucking Christ. Hold the fuck on. What the fuck am I doing? Right, Rocket League. There you fucking go. I'm playing Rocket League. Oh, there you go. I'm fucking playing Rocket League right fucking now. Hooray for that. Stop. Here we go. Training mode. Can you guys see that alright? What the hell's going on with this? Why is my OBS not showing and updating? That's kind of strange. I was expecting the game to show and play, but it's a bit weird.
Yeah, yeah.
Hold on.
Money, money.
Thank you very much, D-Dog, for the super chat. It says, fun fact, Rocket League is in the Fast X movie. I didn't realise that. How about this? If I fucking just play the game. I've got a game here. There we go. You guys can now see it. Right, triangle button. Ball cam. Right, fucking go. Triangle button is the ball cam button. See, press triangle to toggle. So profit or wrong. Right, fucking go. Boom, and all that. There you fucking go. What the heck was that blue screen? That blue screen, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so this is a setup I use for Chaos mode when I'm playing GTA 5. When I play GTA 5 Chaos mode and the game crashes on me, I have this screen shown in the background. There's a little, instead of just kind of randomly showing a blank screen for the game crashing, I have this shown in case the game crashes, and it's a fun little thing to fucking see when the game crashes, because the Chaos mode is quite chaotic when you're playing GTA 5, and sometimes it will just crash a fucking game, so I just have that as a wee thing to fucking have if and when the game frequently crashes. So there you fucking go. Right, let's get back to fucking bingo. Never say I wouldn't do so. I'm fucking say I'm not going to fucking show Rocket League on stream. I'll interrupt the fuck this bingo to fucking show random fucking Rocket League. Anyway, nice little detour. Nice wee fucking detour. Fucking got me fucking going, got me a wee bit woke up on all that shit. But anyway, we're back to fucking bingo. Let's get back to fucking bingo and try and win this fucking thing.
So that means it's Gunner Glass's time. Okay? He says, with the third tip, I'm going to offer...
Money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much. Dog's Blend says, I stand corrected, but it was still triangle. I mean, triangle fucking is ball cam. It's not for boost. You can fucking map it to fucking triangle if you want to fucking boost a bit in fucking Rocket League, but nah. Default option on the PlayStation controller is triangle for ball cam. But Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, thank you very much, Dog's Playing, for that. Jesus, man. It's no secret that I fucking love playing Rocket League. It's my guilty wee pleasure. It's the one game I play more than any other fucking game. I love playing Rocket League. Don't usually play it on streams because I don't think anyone would be interested. I wouldn't mind playing with other fucking people, like even you guys. I wouldn't mind playing with you guys. Sometimes Rocket League and just having some fun, being in a wee team, seeing how we fucking do. Because it's a game I really like, but still, it's one of those fucking things. But yeah, Jerusalem says 1v1 me. Right now, bingo takes priority. I may need to fix. Hold on, I'll just fix this again. 2 seconds. I'll just fix this. There we go. Sorry, just had to fix that again. Prophet says I only play good players. I am fucking champ 2 and fucking freeze, ya dick. Anyway, on with the fucking bingo.
So that means it's Gunner Glass's time. Okay? He says, with the third tip, I'm going to offer a couple recommendations. You're free to ignore them, but I want to speak my mind a bit. Your schedule says today you're going back to characters you already use. Nice. My first recommendation is to briefly go to training mode with the fighters you're returning to for specific purposes of looking at their unique attacks, which you often completely forget to check during your initial coverage. You were reminded of Blanca's overhead if you hadn't missed a step with him, for instance. Right, I don't remember what his overhead is. I know he has one, and I can't remember what it is. And it could be useful to know. If you get an overhead, you could dash cancel and do mix-ups after it. So I have to kind of remember what the hell's the overhead, right? Okay. Now, as for my second recommendation, I'd like to see you pick Zangief next. I don't actually know whether or not he has any reliable reversals in the game, but grapplers have traditionally been the best counters to rush down. I want to see if you'll be able to stop those speedy characters in their tracks with SPDs. Judging by your gameplay thus far, you had quite a knack for landing command grabs. Interesting recommendation. What's funny is, you're not the only person saying that. A lot of people in the last couple days have been saying, gee, why isn't Phil playing Zangief? Like, he always uses Zangief in Street Fighter, and he likes grapplers. Honestly, you want to know why? Because I wanted to save it. I felt like that's something that everyone knew I would do, and I felt like when I do play with him, it'll be kind of fun and interesting, because it's kind of something saved. I don't like save the best for last, but you know what I mean? Like, you kind of know I'm going to do it, and I'm probably going to end up liking him anyway, so, you know, I kind of saved it up. I figured, why not do some different things this week to kind of be variety, and then maybe get to the characters that maybe I know I'm going to play. Like, I'll probably end up playing Zangief more long-term, so why not wait, right? Anyway, thank you for the support. Great recommendations, great tips. Thank you so very much. Okay, now moving on. Let's take a look at what we've got. Play Cool has tipped me $1. Says Diablo 4 looks nice. A warning, the enemy scaling for the game will make enemies always a bit challenging according to Skill Up's review. You'll never get a drop. They'll make you feel OP. It kind of kills it for me because I love to feel OP when I go to earlier areas of a game. Assassin's Creed Odyssey is a grind because of this. This is to say I don't think you'll find the game loop in D4 as addictive as 1 or 2. You can't get gear that will make you feel overpowered ever. Huh. That's an interesting take because of course I didn't know that. I just started playing the game. And you're right. When you play Diablo 1 and 2, one of the major reasons you do go back and grind is to get that OP gear, and then you get, oh, here's my reward for all that time invested. I finally got the drop I wanted, and it's a crazy good piece of gear. So you're saying that's never going to happen? I mean, that does make me kind of feel, apprehensive a bit about the rest of the playthrough, all right? But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see what happens. I'm certainly not going to write the game off at this point. We'll see what happens as I play further in, all right? Thank you for the tip. I got another $1 tip from another anonymous tipper saying, I mostly have enjoyed the positive vibes of your last Street Fighter 6 stream. A bit too much complaining can get a bit uncomfortable to watch, but it's nice to see you excited learning new characters. Right. You have to understand when I'm complaining, I want to make this very clear. I'm not complaining about the game. I actually feel the game is good. I feel like the game is well designed and it runs well and the online play is good. For me, it's very frustrating being someone who's played competitive fighting games for pretty much my whole life, but being out of them for so long, out of the loop, and now trying to go back in and knowing, like for example, the DJ stream was the worst for me because I knew things that would work and then I couldn't do them, like constantly. Here we go, wall crumple combo. Let's get that punish. Let's do 50% damage, completely whiff. Here we go. I know this is time for big reversal. Let's do it. Hit level 1 or first hit of the level 2 super. Can't do the rest. And it's like, it really is deflating. It makes me feel. Seriously, I mean this. It makes you feel kind of like depressed. And like, dude, I'm 41 years old. I hope this means I can't play fighting games now because I'm old. That's messed up. No, I want to enjoy fighting games, right? And it's kind of messed up. That's like, damn, man. You know, I want to do well. I want to put out entertaining content for you. I can't do that if I'm dropping every opportunity I have to do something good. It drops, right? So I apologize for that. And there's going to be times when things are going to frustrate me, and I'm going to say, like, God damn, that mid-range game where they could do one safe hit into a dash cancel, and now it's a giant lockdown hit string, and it's mixing me up, and I don't know what to do. Yes, it is absolutely frustrating in that regard. And I apologize if the complaining comes off as me whining about the game. I'm really not. It's more about me not being up to par with what's expected in a competitive game these days because I've been out of the loop for so long. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing my best, and I absolutely will continue to try to persevere. Today, the whole point of me playing with 3 characters I've already used is to try to spin off of what I've already done and do better, right? So hopefully things will work out. I guess we're going to find out, all right? And I do apologize for people who think that I'm complaining too much. It's kind of a natural thing with me, especially when I'm doing competitive stuff, and in this case, I'm definitely not blaming the game. I know it's me, you know? Okay. I received another tip here from the Dan Man. He tipped me $1, says, being that the community has given you so much and allows you to live the life you have, this is all completely true. Have you ever thought about giving back with like a giveaway or a signed art piece?
No. One of my favourite things to fucking do, I don't recommend doing it anymore unless you've got a VPN. If you go to Phil's forums, right, only do this if you've got a VPN or something, right? Go to Phil's forums. There is a section on Phil's forums called giveaways. And look how empty that fucking section is. He actually has a fucking section on his forums about giveaways. And the fucking things that are ghost town. It sums up, it really does sum everything up. A fucking giveaway section which isn't getting used.
Yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money. Yeah, yeah. Money, money.
Thank you very much to Puckfootin for super chat, who says that plastic haircut for fuck's sake. Fucking exactly, man. Fucking exactly. Jesus Christ. Prophet saying, have I heard from the Street Fighter 6 winner? I have not. No, not yet. I thought I would give them a whole week to respond. And if I've not responded for a week, we might need a respin. But I've not heard a thing yet from the Street Fighter 6 winner that we had a draw for on Friday. Friday, yeah, was it Friday or Thursday? No, it was Thursday, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was Thursday we did it. But yeah, bottom line is, I'm not heard yet from the winner of that draw.
Allows you to live the life you have. This is all completely true. Have you ever thought about giving back with like a giveaway or a signed art piece? Well, here's the thing. I've done those in the past, and this was a long time ago, by the way. But I used to do something that was called the Hardcore Gaming Season Giveaway. For the entire fall gaming season, once a week, I would do a big giveaway, whether it was a game or collectibles or a shirt or whatever. I would autograph the items. Like, I used to do this all the time. But this is back when I was much more popular and there wasn't a toxic cloud of assholes following me around. Also, just to give you some perspective, when I used to do it, it's not easy to do and it's very expensive.
Oh, you fucking got... Look, you want to fucking look for your fucking money you've been given within the last fucking month. So, let's just scroll down to the last, like, fucking 30 days or so of Phil doing shit, alright? Like, that's... You know, we'll count all these fucking prominent fucking... Okay. So, Phil, within the last This is only 23 different streams. In the last 23 streams, or 23 different days that Phil's had, he has been given almost $8,000. Scroll down here. Look at this shit. Look how much money he's been given in tips. And he's trying to fucking say he can't fucking afford to fucking ship someone a fucking t-shirt. Get the fuck out of here.
For example, there were times when I would have like a game, just a game. Okay, I beat the game, I'm going to sign it and send it to someone. The game's value would be like $20. It would cost like $60 to mail it because my viewers are international. I got to mail it to Europe, $60.
Oh, so that's what you fucking use digital codes for. You know how many times I've had to fucking log on to the Amazon website to fucking get some sort of fucking American style Amazon gift card for American bingo winners? But the fact of the matter is, it's possible. I live in Scotland. I can't just send a Scottish or UK style Amazon gift card. It has to fucking match. If you want an Amazon gift card, if you win bingo, it has to fucking match the nation where you live. So that means I log in with my details to the fucking .com version or whatever version of the world of Amazon. But as I'm saying, if I can do it for fucking people to win prizes, there's nothing stopping Phil from doing it. I gave away a fucking game on Steam to fucking somebody like that. There's a whole fucking rigmarole on Steam where they have to be in your fucking friends list for like a few days and then you can give them the game. I did that for a bingo winner.
What the hell? Right? T-shirts, that's the worst. Because a t-shirt, you could argue, what's the value of a t-shirt? Anywhere from $5 to $15. There's t-shirts that cost $35 to mail. And now it's just worse. Now with inflation and everything, things have just gotten even worse. Ultimately, giveaways work if you basically are a ginormous content creator and have unlimited funds and it's not a big deal.
I think am I a ginormous fucking content creator? No. Do I have unlimited funds? No. But fuck me, if I'm a fraction of the fucking size of DSP Gaming. And yeah, I'm able to fucking give you fuckers money for getting full houses, not shit, giving you guys like rewards and prizes and even giving some money to fucking Jasper's Angels, not shit. Holy fuck, Phil. Stop making excuses on why you're fucking not willing to fucking give back to your audience. Because that's all it fucking is. These are fucking excuses. You're not trying to fucking think of ways to around the situation. You're just fucking creating all these fucking roadblocks and obstacles to fucking try and settle and not have to give back to your audience. You are a greedy piece of shit. You have far more than enough money to fucking give something, anything back to your fucking audience. But you're not willing to fucking do it because you're a greedy little dick.
For someone like me, if I'm streaming and I got a really good streaming day, oh, it's a good day. I mean, hit my tips goals and whatever. But I'm doing a giveaway and I'm giving away, I have to pay $100 of shipping. It's kind of counterproductive. You understand? On the top of that, I don't really have anything to give away. Back in the day, I used to buy physical games. I used to do that stuff. I don't do that anymore.
The thing is as well, he is not ignorant about gift cards. He requests them. He has requests for these fucking gift cards so he can fucking use them himself for his own fucking business. He's perfectly happy to take fucking gift cards from other people so he can buy games, but he's not willing to fucking flip that around and fucking give other people gift cards. He is clued up to the shit. He's pretending to not know about fucking, you're able to fucking give people gift cards online, digitally, no fucking shipping required. But he takes and takes and takes and takes and takes and takes and is never willing to give.
Everything I do is digital. At one point, I used to be nice and be like, oh, I'll give away collectibles. Like, for example, I would buy the collector's edition of a game, and I would have all the art, book stuff, the soundtrack, all the stuff, and I would sign it and send it. And
but not the game. You would fucking give the game, no, fuck you, Phil. Don't even fucking pretend you fucking gave away the whole entire fucking thing. You would fucking give the game back to GameStop. But you'd fucking keep the rest to fucking maybe give away. Oh, the fucking collectible thing. Here's a fucking manual. Here's a fucking artwork. Oh, the game's gone because I fucking gave that in to I wouldn't trade that game in. Empty gift boxes with some sort of promotional fucking art sometimes.
People started making fun of me. Oh, see, Phil gives away empty boxes. And I'm like, it's funny that idiots say nasty stuff like that, because I've given away consoles. At the launch of PS4, I bought and gave away a PS4.
It's not fucking... Phil, we're not lying though. How often did you fucking, tell people your giveaways and then also remind them you don't get the fucking game because I went and traded that game already at GameStop? So many different giveaways of yours. You fucking told your audience you don't get the fucking game because you traded that fucking game in. That's why I said it was an empty fucking game box. You're fucking giving the game away. You're giving the game box away with a fucking manual and some sort of artwork. But the game itself, you don't get the fucking game.
Just for to a fan, you know, I've given away so many things over those years when I was doing it. And what's the one thing that people say? Oh, Phil gives away empty boxes. So you know what? I'll be honest. When basically the public opinion turned against me for nonsensical, stupid reasons, and people started saying shit like that, to me, it made me feel like, why bother? Because no matter what I do, people are just gonna shit on it anyway. So if everyone's just gonna constantly shit on you, then just do content that's good and everyone enjoys, and don't worry so much about the
If Phil actually fucking gave away fucking gift cards, digital fucking gift cards or whatever, or game codes or whatever shit, if Phil did that once a month, I'd praise it. I would fucking say, well done, Phil. You finally gave back to your fucking audience. I would not shit on Phil for fucking finally giving back to his audience in some capacity. I would still shit on him for very many other reasons, of course, you know, but I would not fucking shit on Phil for fucking giving back to his audience. The fact of the matter is, though, he is fucking determined to put up as many fucking barriers as fucking possible to make sure he will never have to fucking give back to his audience. The amount of times he's going to fucking put up all these walls and barriers and fucking make sure that he fucking puts a finger of blame towards the fucking evil internet and detractors and fucking all the haters for him never giving back, when at the end of the fucking day, it's all on him. It is all on him and his selfishness and his fucking greed to never fucking give back to his fucking audience.
The outside of the box extra shit, because people are just going to crap on it, and what's the point, right? Right? I'd much rather put all my efforts into putting out as much content as I can for you guys in a week than worrying about having to take time away from that content to do giveaways and special contests that people will just shit on and say they're horrible anyway. So that's really why I don't do it anymore. Just being honest. You know, every once in a while, someone will give me something and say, hey, Phil, here's a digital code. Give it away to your viewers. Sure, why not? And I'll do it. But I just don't see the point.
What is stopping you from also getting a digital code and giving it away to your viewers? No, you wait for someone else to fucking buy the fucking game, have a digital code themselves, and they use you to give it away. That's not you being nice. That's just them using you as a record platform to try and get more eyes on their giveaway, their kindness, their generosity. There is absolutely nothing stopping you, Phil, from doing a giveaway like this yourself, apart from your own fucking selfishness and your fucking greed.
Of doing those kind of things when there's already such a toxic association. Everything you do is shit, according to certain people, so I'm not going to waste my time with it.
Remember though, he ignores all the haters, he ignores all the detractors, it's all just fucking white noise. He's not. He's got a very positive, happy, positive community, such a very lovely place where everyone's welcome, there's no fucking judgment, and everyone can fucking come along and be positive and don't bring outside drama in. He ignores all the outside drama apparently. Apart from right fucking now, where he's bitching and whining and moaning about what the internet says about him because of his fucking shitey giveaways in the past, where he never bothered to fucking give away the game itself because already traded that shit in at GameStop. Nah, fuck you, Phil, you fucking greedy piece of shit. You could give things away to your audience. You should give things away to your audience. You won't though, because you're a greedy, selfish piece of shit.
I hope that makes sense. You know, it's sad because a lot of times people say, why don't you do this thing that someone else, why don't you do a charity event? Oh God. Don't get me started on that. Really. Don't get me started on that, doing a charity event. After, you know, all the shit that I've been through and actually wanted to do one and what happened, so let's just continue on here, shall we? Okay. I received a $6.66 tip from Lady Charisma. Thank you very much, Lady Charisma. Let's get that hellish animation. I love that animation. One of my favorites. I swear it wasn't a burrito that I ate that caused that. So Lady Charisma says the following. You joke, but even VR enthusiasts are now clowning on Apple for that joke of a headset. It has no controllers. It's more like a wearable Sony video player and the Virtual Boy. I'll stick with my Valve Index, laughing out loud. Sadly, people are going to buy it because it's Apple. Yes, but those people are stupid. The thing is, you can't stop stupid people from doing stupid things, right? You just
speak for yourself, you fucking dick. How many fucking dollars are you spent in the latest WWE Champions event? Is it over $1,600 yet? Is it $2,000 yet? Who the fuck knows? You're desperately trying to fucking keep in your top 20 in the latest WWE Champions event so you can fucking get a rare Pat Patterson card. So don't fucking talk about other people doing stupid things with their fucking money. The other fucking day you spent $20 on a bunch of fucking skins for your Street Fighter fucking characters. To me, it's a fucking waste of goddamn money. Especially for somebody that fucking cries poor all the fucking time like you do, Phil. Please, guys, I need help to pay my fucking bills. I need help to pay this. I need help to fucking pay that. Oh, let me spend $20 fucking on Street Fighter skins. By the way, guys, I don't need help to pay my fucking bills and afford a meal out with my fucking wife. It is so fucking ridiculous. It's so fucking hypocritical. It really is. And it gets grating as fuck after a while. It really fucking gets grating as fuck. after a while, hearing him bitch and whine and moan and complain about his financial situation, and then also, then you see on the right next fucking breath, he fucking brags about doing stupid shit with his fucking money.
Just can't. But if most people agree that it's stupid and don't pay attention to it, hopefully it won't gain traction, and then, we won't have to worry too much about it, What a waste of time. Oh my god, excuse me. Whew! Sorry about that, guys. Okay, continuing on. I received a $5 tip from Big Papa Phil. Thank you, Big Papa Phil. Let's see what he has to say. He says, I was watching a master level Dalsim player yesterday. One part of his game, he was using Yoga Float, then throwing air fireballs from different angles, both close to the ground and high above the ground. This shut opponents down from walking toward you and jumping at you depending on the angle. He also used Yoga Float to hit HP overheads on opponents who approached too close. I think it's something you should incorporate into your game with your zoning. Yoga Float is down, down, kick. Both on the ground and in the air, so it's down, down, kick. I thought it was down and 2 kicks. Are you sure it's down, down, kick? Because I thought it was down and 2 kicks together. And, yeah, no, that's kind of cool. So if you jump Yoga Float, fireball. The only bummer is, when you do the air fireball, you have to fall backward.
I never thought about that, so I was too busy, never mind Phil's fucking bullshit right now. And, when Phil was bitching and whining about how he can't do giveaways because he's not a big, massive YouTuber, that's YouTuber jealousy, isn't it? I was too busy ranting and raving about Phil's fucking hypocrisy and him not doing giveaways and not shit. But that is him displaying YouTuber jealousy because he says he can't fucking do giveaways because he's not a big, massive YouTuber. So that is absolutely YouTuber jealousy, which is another one for a bingo card. But another fucking bingo, and we are 4 away from a full house. Also, shout out to Anders Pack for giving away games in the chat right now. He is giving away, the most recent one I can see in the chat there is Bion Mutant. These are Steam codes that Anders Pack is giving away in the chat right now. Bion Mutant, he has a code in the chat right now, and even before that, I think he had a couple of others as well. He's displaying how easy it is to fucking give games away. If he wants to fucking do it, he's choosing to do it. Fair play to him for fucking doing that. Phil cannot do this apparently because he's too much of a bitch.
Words and land. You can't do it. There's no follow-up to it. Right? So, I'd have to find a way to do it and be sure that it was safe. Because I am nervous that if I do it now, I'm falling. And if there's a character who predicts that I'm doing it, they could dash, or they'd be like a teleport character, or like a JP could get over there. Or even a full screen move like a headbutt or a Blanca ball. Because I hate the fact that when you do the air fireball, you're committing to now falling backward. I don't like that. Maybe the meter burn version, the OD version is different. I don't know. It's a good suggestion. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try Yoga Float and just fireballs and or just the Fierce Punch. Because it is a good move. A big flopping arm move that could counter hit and lead to potential combos. And I will try that. Good suggestion. Thank you, Big Papa Phil. Thanks for sharing. I don't have time to watch all these videos. So, you sharing that information with me helps tremendously. Thank you. Now, Jasper. Jasper, I'm trying to do shout-outs, buddy. I can't do shout-outs with a kitty on my lap, you know that, because I can't resist petting this cute kitty. This cute kitty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hope he doesn't puke today. Yesterday, I started playing with Dalsim. It's the first match, and he barfs on the floor. And I'm like, what a bad start. I hope he's okay today. Are you okay today, buddy? It is down +2 kicks. Thank you, Big Papa Phil. I thought it was. Okay, continuing on. I received a $2 tip. He's crawling on me again. I received a $2 tip from Anso Kamaru. I got 2 different compliments yesterday in Battle Hub saying it was refreshing to see a good Modern Controls player. As a lifelong fighting game fan, I've always used sticks, but I decided to retire them and try out the Modern Controls. It feels good to give Modern Control users some justice. Also, yes, whiffing combos that should have won you a match and then losing because of it is the goddamn worst. It's completely deflating when you know you have the match won. All you need to do is execute, and you can't execute. It's like, what happened? Like your brain melts. Jasper, I said you can't lay here. I said you can't lay here, you little rascal. All right, here we go. We're getting up again. You can't be on my lap. No, you're not going on this lap. Absolutely not. Jasper is an absolute no. You're not going to sit on my lap. It's not going to happen. I have to play games today. My joystick's going to be there in a few minutes. My joystick is going to be there in a few minutes. It's a no. Oh, my goodness. Okay. I'm glad to hear you're doing good with Modern Controls, Anso Kamaru. It is definitely something I would like to experiment with in the future, for sure. Okay. I received a $2.99 tip from Radical Jaws. He says, sorry I haven't been around lately. I've been trying to learn Street Fighter 6, my first fighting game ever. I learned that a fight stick was exactly what I needed. Instead of using a keyboard and the game got a lot easier. Do you think Modern Controls will be disadvantageous or to learn on, or will it be fine to play on that? I'm learning through the single player mode and it's helpful. Well, let me put it this way. Can you play the game with modern controls and succeed? Yes. Will you be winning tournaments? Yeah. If you don't care about winning tournaments, it doesn't matter, right? If all you're trying to do is basic gameplay, have fun with it, and win some matches, modern controls, you'll never have a problem with it, right? But what people are saying is at high-level competitive play, the modern controls probably won't fly because you can't do as much. There's limited normals, limited combos, limited damage output. You know what I'm saying? So if you're okay with limiting yourself because you don't care about the insane high-level stuff, then go for modern controls and who cares? Right? Okay. Play cool to another $1. So to be honest, your Street Fighter videos are the best when you get salty. Chilling is nice, but after a point, I want to see some rage and cursing. About that new Apple VR, I will never support them with their prices. What this new tech is doing, I find interesting for the future of VR outside of just gaming. There you go. I have no idea what it does because I don't care. I don't care about VR regardless. So, so I don't really give a crap, okay? All right. Wow, the tips continue. Another $1 tip from Rainbow Nipple Pasties, who says, hey, Phil. Hey, Phil, have a great day. Gee, thanks. Thanks, Rainbow Nipple Pasties. A name that I probably never thought I would say on my streams. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the $1 tip there. Okay. Also, shout out to Dragon Lord Gusidisax, who became a channel member this morning. And indeed, that does count as a new membership. So now we're up to 772 members. Alex from Phoenix is here. He just did a super chat. He says, does Jasper ever give an angry meow? I think once ever. I'm serious. I think once. And I couldn't even tell you what it was for. I can't remember. When he did it, it shocked me because he never does that, ever. He's always a happy cat. He's probably the happiest cat I've ever met. Seriously, like, if you ever met a cat who, like, you know, has a certain personality and lives a certain kind of lifestyle, Jasper loves this house because it's a cat house. It really is. It has big windows, a lot of area to run around and jump around, things to climb all over the house, a back door where you can see all this nature out the back door every day, right? He loves that. And, you know, tons of places, little cubby holes and things for him to sleep in and hide in. He changes his attitudes over the year, which ones he likes and stuff. And he's a very happy kitty. So there would be no reason for him to be doing upset, you know, angry meows or hisses. Hisses, it's a hiss. A hiss is when a cat is upset. I think, like I said, I think once ever did he ever hiss. Well, I'll be getting more skins today. I'd like to get the skins for Blanca, and I think I bought the Blanca skin already, didn't I? Did I get the one for Lily? I think I did. So no, I have Blanca, Lily. I'm going to use Blanca, Lily, and Dalsim today, and I'm going to use their skins. So as long as I bought them all, I'm going to pick some interesting colors or whatever, but we're going to use those today. Dragon Lord says, will you ever go back and do Cyberpunk again? No. No. That game was not good. Sorry. In my opinion. Anso Kamaru says, actually, you can still do a lot with modern controls in Street Fighter 6. I was surprised the unique combos you can come up with even without classic controls. Good to hear. I think what they were saying is there's nerfed damage, and you can't do all the normals. So people who have full control of classic control can definitely do more extended combos than those playing with modern controls. But for the most part, modern controls fly in competitive play. The damn answer, should I get Chinese or pizza for lunch? You know what I'm going to say, dude. You're asking me? You're asking someone who is most, you know, his biggest concentration of ethnicity and cultural, you know, genes is Italian. So of course I'm going to say you should get McDonald's.
Oh, shut the fuck up, you fucking fake Italian fucking bullshit.
All right, Kiddy says, when's Elden Ring coming back?
And by the way, the joke there was, should I get Chinese or pizza? Oh, you should get McDonald's. Oh, fucking hilarious, Phil.
Genes is Italian. So of course I'm going to say you should get McDonald's. All right, Kiddy says, when's Elden Ring coming back? No plans on bringing it back anytime soon. We've got 3 games I'm juggling. We've got React events to cover. We got Final Fantasy 16 coming later this month. Will Elden Ring ever come back? Yes. When? I don't know, nor do I really care right now. It's not really a concern. It's going good, Giant Enemy Crab. Thank you for asking. What a nice question to ask someone. Appreciate that. That's correct. I'm 25% Italian. That is correct. And so even then, that's still my biggest, you know, grouping of culture, ethnicity, whatever it is, whatever the word is, because I don't even know what it is. Because if you say the wrong, I think if you say ethnicity, it's like insulting today or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm mostly Italian.
No, you're not. Fuck off, you fucking horse shit. No, you're not. You're wrong. Shut the fuck up and be wrong. Accept it. You're fucking wrong. You're not mostly Italian. You're as much Italian as you are Polish, but you're mainly American.
Am I playing MK1 in Armored Core? I'm definitely playing MK1. I don't know if I'm playing Armored Core. Good afternoon to Gabriel. Good to see you here, Gabriel. Jeremy says, did you know with DJ you can heavy kick slide as an anti-air, then up kick straight after? You can, but the enemy has to not attack. If the enemy attacks, they stuff it. Because I tried it, and that sweep is not meant as an anti-air. It's not. It definitely gets stuffed or trades. It's not good as an anti-air. That's why they gave him other tools.
I want someone in Phil's fucking dent-headed community to fucking gift him one of these fucking geniality tests. You know, remember these fucking kind of tests that some people do, you know? Oh, I am like 12% like fucking Viking and all that shit. You know, that kind of thing. I want somebody to give Phil one of those tests so he can fucking fill it out and read out online how much of a percentage he actually is of all these fucking ethnicities, not shit, nationalities. I'm gonna fucking finally get to the fucking bottom of just how much of fucking Italian compared to everything else that Phil actually is.
That's why he has back heavy kick. That's why he has his up kicks that are invincible to anti-air attacks, because they did not intend for the sweep to be a good anti-air in this one.
Prox says, my friend Raz is dead set on having DJ as his main. I tried to tell him DJ is terrible. Oh, I don't think he's terrible at all. Absolutely not. He's good. He's just very execution heavy. You need to practice a lot with that character to get all of his muscle memory down for every move in every situation. You want mix-ups. You want high combos. You need to be on your game. That's a character that you can't sleep on. You know what I'm saying? But I think DJ actually will be quite good in the game overall. Was my nickname in high school the Italian Stallion? No, my nickname was filled with the oddly shaped head.
He's not even joking. He is not kidding on. That is genuinely what kids called him. That is actually what fucking kids called him in school. Why do you think why did you think I included that line in the song I did for Phil? One of the many dumbass songs I fucking done about DSP, I included that fucking line. Let me find it for you guys. Let me find my shitty wee fucking song that I fucking done for Phil for his birthday. It was actually a special birthday present song. It's a special song I made for Phil to celebrate his beloved birthday. So let's see if I can find the fucking thing. Here it is, I found the fucking thing. Let's see. Shush. Shush. Quiet. Okay, hold on. So I literally, I included the fucking lyrics. Phil was indeed called Phil with the Oddly Shaped Head, and I managed to incorporate it into a fucking DSP track. A DSP, his birthday boy's got a week-long celebration to enjoy. Millie's scarred from not getting that Wolverine toy, just give him lots of money to bring him some joy. Let's go over how he's lived all those years, from his education to his failing careers, from being one of YouTube gaming's pioneers to being buried in financial arrears. The young DSP was so overfed, but he studied hard, every book was read, and his peers all laughed as he pointed and said, "Hey, look at Phil with the oddly shaped head." Told you, I fucking got that fucking shit in a fucking, I actually managed to fucking take what Phil told us and managed to fucking incorporate it into a fucking song as a fucking diss. He actually fucking got called Phil with the oddly shaped head. One more time, Phil, tell your nickname in school.
But I think DJ actually will be quite good in the game overall.
Was my nickname in high school the Italian Stallion? No, my nickname was filled with the oddly shaped head.
That's correct.
Because I had like a crew cut, and when I have crew cut, you can actually see my head is not smooth, but has a weird, like, oddly shaped ridge here. Probably because the plate didn't form properly when I was young, when I was a baby. So, yeah, filled with the oddly shaped head.
Well, this is his mum's fault for fucking brushing his hair until he was like 17. And he's got the odd part in his fucking hair because of his fucking mummy brushing his hair all the goddamn time. Oh my god, fucking hell. It's too fucking funny. It's too fucking funny.
Exeter said, what's your favorite Metal Gear game? I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I would have to seriously think about it and replay them. I don't know. It's been a long time. Maybe Metal Gear Solid 2? I don't know. Excuse me.
The right answer is Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a goddamn masterpiece, although Metal Gear Solid 2 is very close second.
Who do I plan on maining in Street Fighter 6? I have no idea. I've only used 6 characters so far out of the 18. There's still a lot of characters there who I want to try out, who have big potential, right? Cammy, Zangief are 2 that come to mind. That could be, oh, of course, Marisa and Manon I haven't tried either. I'd say there's 4 characters right there that potentially I might really like, who I haven't used yet. So, until I try all these characters out, I can't really say, you know? Brianna says, that's sad, your head looks fine now. Yeah, because look, because I have hair. If I had a crew cut, you'd see it.
But hold on. Go on, Phil. Demonstrate the side of your head again, please.
Yeah, because look, because I have hair.
Okay. Let's evaluate this. Your head still looks fucking weird. Your head looks weird as fuck, boy. Your ear looks fucking weird, your chin looks weird, your nose looks weird, your side profile looks fucking weird. That is a bizarre fucking side profile. You are rocking DSP. There's just no two ways about it. It is weird as fuck, seeing your head.
If I had a crew cut, you'd see it. I'm very sorry about these allergies, guys. I really am. It pisses me off as much as it pisses you off. I hate this crap in my throat. It's disgusting.
Hey, Phil said disgusting. We can get ticked off as well. There we go. We are free away from another full house.
Bruzy, I didn't hear about that, but I'm not surprised if it is true. He says, "Did you hear about Twitch is trying to take a % of streamer sponsorship money and limiting how much sponsors they can get on their stream?" I wouldn't be shocked if any of that is true. I told you Twitch was on the way out 2 years ago. So that's why I really have no desire to ever go back there. Would I consider a donation goal to go fully clean shaven? No, I like my beard. Even as white as it is, I still like my beard, so does my wife. Why would I shave that? Why would I shave something I like? Cody says, any recommendation where to get a Switch OLED from? I have no clue. I think the Switch is in stock everywhere, so I don't think that really matters.
Oh, you guys have liked the stream enough to earn bubbles. Thank you very much. So we have a free space. We need only 2 of these free things left to happen for a full house. You guys have earned a free space, and not only have you earned a free space for a card, you have earned the bubbles animation that Pixar Animations so very kindly made for us all to enjoy when we do hit 100 likes. So thank you guys. Here is your reward.
Oh, yo, that smells really, really good. I love it. You can go physically pick it up at a store right now, I think. There's no demand for that. Everyone has them, right? I don't want to grow the beard long. When I grow my beard too long, it itches very badly, and it bothers me. So. Do I care about the new Spider-Man movie? Will I watch it? Would I like to watch it? Yes, I saw the first one. Was it Into the Spider-Verse? I thought it was very good. I'd like to see the sequel, but I'm not any plans to see it anytime, so no rush.
I've heard kind of mixed things about the second Spider-Man. Like I really the first Into the Spider-Verse movie, I thought was brilliant. It was a great fucking movie, and it's one of those ones we can easily rewatch it time and time again. The second one, I've heard the pacing's a bit strange. Like it kind of starts off kind of a bit on the slow side, and it kind of starts getting good, but when it starts getting good, it ends, if that makes sense. So, like, the best part of the movie didn't last long enough. I've not seen it myself yet, but I've heard those kind of reviews where it's like, the second is good, but it could have been better. That's what I'm hearing. But I'll probably still check it out myself, for sure.
I'll see it eventually. Cut it off? Cut off my oddly shaped head? Now that's just awful. Why would you ask me to cut off my head 672? Why would you say cut it off? That's awful. No, my head stays firmly affixed to my neck. I'm sorry, it's not coming off. What an awful thing to say. Am I excited for Spider-Man 2? Yes. I think it'll be a great game. Did I look at the achievements list for Street Fighter 6? It's pretty doable. No, what happens on Xbox is the achievements pop up on your screen when you're not playing. So it'll kind of take, and it's something about like getting a certain amount of fans. Now, I think, is that World Tour Mode? I think it is, right? So I think when I start playing World Tour Mode, I'll actually start gaining a bunch of achievement points. But until I start playing World Tour Mode, I can't, you know? I don't know what the other achievements are. We got a few, like a small handful playing online, but I don't actually know what they all are. So, you know. Brianna says more Zelda soon. As I said during the schedule segment of this podcast, really what I play is up to you because Thursday nights depend on a poll, and then we're going to have other night streams later in the week that'll either be Diablo or Zelda, and, you know, it's going to kind of be in the hands of what the viewers want, I think. So. The Thoughts on Sorcerer class so far? Seems strong in the early game. I don't know if Sorcerer will remain strong the entirety of Diablo 4 or will hit a wall or some point or plateau. Right now it seems really good. The Chain Lightning, I mean, most enemies are not getting to me. And that's the whole point of a Sorcerer is you stay back and you're trying to keep them at range. You're trying to freeze them so they don't really get slow. And then you hit them, you snipe them, right? That's the whole point. So that spider is going all over my ceiling. It's very small. It's like a tiny little spider, like this small, little black spider. He's going all over the ceiling. He was over in the corner, then he was over here, now he's over here. Very active spider.
Fuck him up, little spider.
Will I see the new Transformers movie? Unfortunately, probably not. I don't really care about these Transformers movies at this part, so. Would I consider redoing a Witcher 3 playthrough? Yes, I'm going to eventually someday replay Witcher 3. I will. I don't know when. I don't think there's any real desire for me to do it now. I think people would rather see me play games I had never played. But maybe one day. Bruzy says, when you beat the campaign with one character, you can skip the campaign with any new character you make and focus strictly on the end game. So once I beat the story of Diablo 4, I can make a second build, is what you're saying. There goes the spider. He's over here now. Wow, he's fast. He's a mover.
He is boring the shite at me. I'm going 1.5. I'm going 1.75. Because fuck you, DSP.
Grey Fox, I don't even know what you're saying. I don't know what RSI is, so I can't respond to what you're saying. No, I never saw the Luke Cage show. I did not. All right. Guys, I think we'll adjourn the show for today. Thank you for being a great audience. Thank you for your early support. I am excited to jump back into Street Fighter 6 and try the characters I've already used again and see how we do. Thank you for watching. And I will say now as we adjourn, this has been a great launch week for Street Fighter 6. I really appreciate you all coming out and supporting the content. It will continue at a limited capacity. It's not going to be as much as I've been doing moving forward with all this React stuff next week, with me balancing with other games, but I'm going to continue to play and enjoy the game. And I hope you guys have liked it as much as I've been playing it. I really have had a good time with it. Thank you all, and I will see you soon. Okay, so guys, here's the deal. I have to use the bathroom. It's called Bubble Guts, and I've got them. So what I need to do is actually take like a 5 to 10 minute break before we start with gameplay. I might as well run some ads because it is going to take a few minutes. So I would say take this opportunity for yourselves. Take a break, use the restroom yourself, grab a snack or a drink or whatever it is you need to do. And I'll be back in like maybe 10 minutes and then we'll start. Okay, guys? Thank you. I'll be right back.
And he's away to play WWE Champions. Oh, wait, hold on, mute his team. Fuck you, Phil, and your fucking shitey fucking music. Let's fast forward. We have some speed up juice. Let's fast forward ourselves and see if we can catch up. Is he back yet? Is he back yet? Is he back yet? Oh, he's back there. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. So, nope.
Alrighty, guys.
Here we go. Here we go.
Alright, this is my very... Alrighty, guys. I am back and I'm feeling much, much better. I definitely need to do that before we started, for sure. Okay, let's get set up here. I'm ready to start. So I had a good suggestion from,
I just saw his Zelda jammies right there. Did you see his fucking Zelda jammies when he fucking kicked his leg up there? He fucking snorted and fucking flew backwards and his legs kicked in the fucking air. But look at the top right hand corner here.
Okay, let's get set up here. I'm ready to start. So I had a good suggestion from Game Tracker, who said, why don't you jump into training mode very briefly with the characters you're going to play with today and just, you know, refresh yourself. It's a great suggestion. I think we're going to do that very quickly before we jump online. Because I do want to mess with 1 or 2 things with each character for just a minute or two before we go back online. It makes sense to do that, to see if I can figure out the viability of it. Okay? Here we go. Street Fighter 6. Yes. Hello, Juan David Ortega, how are you? Dragon Lord, you would have to ask those kind of people, not me. I don't care about it. I'm a positive dude who's going to enjoy life and have fun times with my audience, and that's all I care about. So, not wasting time on balonies. Oh. This happens sometimes. Sometimes I go to boot the game and it crashes and I have to restart. That's pretty funny, actually. Just crapped out. It crapped out. Thank you, Roger.
E-Dog's asking, does a stand-up count? Usually when Phil goes on break, I don't count it. Because obviously he usually has a break anyway. But Phil often stands up during his podcasts anyway for a variety of different reasons. He has to turn on the aircon, he fucking goes to his closet to get something or whatever. So stand-up doesn't usually include him going to the bathroom for his break. I would feel kind of guilty if I usually counted that. Because he almost always goes on break that way. Plus, technically, we never saw him stand up. Technically, we never saw it happen. He could have been just sitting there the whole entire time.
Enjoy the game today. I'll do my best. I shall do my best to do well. Carl Johnson, also known as CJ, says this is my first time watching you play Street Fighter Tekken. It's his thing. He says do your best. I'll do my best. Like I said, training mode quickly with each character just to mess a couple things real quick, and then we'll jump online. Oh, I know. Silly Kubo says she's trying to reset some of her moves or breaking through armor and break drive impact clean. Oh, I know. From having fought against her. I'm well aware of that. Jade says, sup, I love Street Fighter, I don't care. Videos of Street Fighter, Diablo, or Zelda are all cool to see. I'm glad that you're enjoying everything, Jade. That's awesome. Sorry, Nito says, don't get too angry on your losses. New game, new mechanics. Oh, I know. Oh, come on now. What is going on? Why is the game constantly crashing? If it crashes one more time, I'm going to have to restart the whole console. That's twice in a row. It's never done it twice in a row before. That's not good. I guess I could take it offline and see if I put it back online if it fixes it. I don't know what's going on. It seems like it's the online thing that's screwing it up. I don't know. Are the servers down? Does anyone know if the game's working online right now? This worked all weekend. Hello, Sayo. How are you? Good to see you. Please work. Third time's the charm. Okay, it worked this time. Weird. Okay, so let's go to practice, let's go to training. Let's go with each character just for a couple minutes here, okay? Ooh, costume 2. Oh, I didn't buy costume 2? I guess I didn't. Shit, I need to buy it. Alright, hold on. I guess I didn't buy his costume 2.
We are still playing Bingo. He is not recording yet for YouTube.
There you go. And I want to buy Lily as well, so I'm going to play with her today. Okay. I want those colors. Oh, cool colors. I already love them. Oh man, so many good colors. Orange is kind of cool. What's weird is, so he's a little more pale in this one, and this one he's like bright green, so that's the difference. That's like classic Street Fighter color though. Dude, the purple is sick. I don't know what color to use, but they're also good. Oh shit. Okay, this is my favorite one. White with blue hair. I really like that. I really like that. White with blue hair.
Bill sees that pasty white skin and thinks, that's just like me.
Oh. Oh. Alright.
Is he seriously fucking plan to do training mode for the stream only and then start recording when he goes into online matches? Holy fuck. It basically just means that Bingo continues. Until Phil starts recording for YouTube, the Bingo continues.
Okay. See, don't wait. Do I have to charge? I thought you didn't have to charge today. Hold on. See, this is what I gotta figure out how to combo this. You can do repeated balls after the level 2 super, but I don't know how it works. You super cancel off of that. So in the corner it works. See that? In the corner it works. See that the up ball works easier. I don't know if I really don't know if I like the level 2 super, honestly. It dies real fast. If you didn't notice, it dies after just a couple balls. And I'm not really sure how to effectively use it to really like mix up. I mean, it'd be good if I can get that combo, but I don't know. It doesn't seem very reliable. That does work. You can combo the level 3. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Jump. Command throw is great. What I'm thinking, I want to do the anti-air, but I need to get him to jump to try this, okay? These idiots. Get rid of this guy. Okay, how do I get them to jump? Dummy settings. Jump. So I need to get him out of the corner. Okay. See, this won't work. I need to jump forward, because then when he jumps forward, this will be considered a counter hit anti-air, and then, shoot, I don't know how to get him to do this. That's what I want, okay. Look at that. See how good that was? You have to dash to get it to hit, though, okay. Wrong move. And then you can do another move after, and it'll give you the spacing you want, or you can do level 3 after that. That was level 3, I dropped it. Ugh. Get him out of the corner.
Oscley's asking how come I'm watching Phil play. Phil is not recording for YouTube yet. The Bingo stipulations are clear. When Phil starts recording for YouTube, the game of Bingo ends. I am being deterred here by my own Bingo rules. Phil will start recording soon. He's only doing train mode for like 5 minutes or so, and then he's going to get into online play. It gives us a chance though to win. We have 1 earned free space, remember, because you guys like the stream. So we only need 2 of these things to happen.
Oh, I wish it. Look at that. And that's all off of 1 anti-air. Look at the damage. This is just 1 anti-air. Dude, 60% off of 1 anti-air. That's incredible. I can't believe he has that. I can remember that too, the ball, air block ball. Oh, wow. That's kind of neat. Okay. All right. I like some of this stuff. The only thing I really don't know how to do don't understand it because I guess you're supposed to be able to do multiple Blanca balls, but I don't know how. See, like, I think what it is, you have to tap back forward, over and over.
So the button spam on the left hand side of the screen is fucking incredible. Look at the amount of fucking button spam going on right here. Admittedly, this is 1.75 speed, but look at the amount of fucking inputs he's fucking pressing here.
Yeah. I don't understand it because I guess you're supposed to be able to do multiple Blanca balls, but I don't know how. See, like, I think what it is, you have to tap back forward, over and over. But it doesn't, see? You're supposed to be able to do it without a charge, but I don't get it. I would have to, like, study this or watch a tutorial video on how to get that to work. I feel like it'd be good, but I need to figure that out, the properties of that. Okay, anyway, so we're done with this. Let's get out of here. How do I quit out? How the hell do I quit out? Return mode select. Oh, character select. I want to do Lily and I want to do Dalcine. Where's Lily? Here's your alternate costume. We'll probably try this today. Look at these colors. Let's see.
Wait, he's training with all of them at once? I thought he was going to train with the first one and then go into gameplay and then stop recording and then train with the second one and then... Why is he... Oh, fuck off. Why is he training now with all of them?
Oh, wow. Ooh. Oh, I like 7. 7's very colorful. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 7. I like 7 a lot. Okay. Who's my main? I don't have one. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to learn this week. I don't have a main yet at all. Okay. So, someone's down fierce. Oh, wow. Okay. This is good. This is very good. Oh, this is very, very good. I'm happy. She has a cross up. Her down fierce punch is her cross up, or her crouch up medium kick are both good. See that? Yeah. I like that a lot, actually. That's good, and of course, fierce into this is very good. If your meter brain will come faster, knock them back, and now all her moves have better properties. She does have an air throw too. I think? I can't tell. But I like she has. Yeah, that down fierce punch, which I didn't know she had. Down and fierce is really good. Yeah, I think she's gonna be pretty good overall if I mess with her a bit. And her super is this, right? Oh, hold on. What's her super? Oh, that's not it. What's her super? Okay, that's her level 2 super. I remember the inputs. Her level 2 super is like a Shinryu Ken. Okay. Just be careful. And her level 3 is this. That's the throw. Yep, okay. Okay, cool. I like that I now have cross-ups with her, which I didn't realize I had at first. Okay, I'm gonna go right to Dalcine. I think her, I remember better. We'll do a little bit with Dalcine and then we're gonna jump online. Cool colors. We'll go with color 3. Very nice. That's good. What a combo. Look at that combo. They don't work. Wow. That's really good. I like this. Okay, get out of the corner. Air down light paint is a Yoga Comet. What's Yoga Comet? Ah, oh, okay. That's kind of neat. You do a meter burn? You do a meter burn. And you can, oh, you can get away or you can go in? Yeah. You can only do it after the meter burn. Yeah. Oh, wow. I like it. Indeed. Ah, will that work if I time it right? It does, but you must time it correctly. Okay. Oh, that's good. Look at that. Oh, man. Okay. All right, I'm ready to go online. I did the things I wanted to practice. Looks good to me. All right, good shit. So, let's go back to Blanca for now. Let's start with Blanca. Okay. Where is he? We got Blanca. I wanted the blue. I love that color, the blue. That's really nice. Title we will do Born to Play Fighting Games. Very exciting. We'll do that. Is there electricity background effect? I think there is an electricity background effect somewhere, right? One of these? There you go. That's perfect. Fighter profile should be green for Blanca. Good luck, have fun. There we go. All right, let's get started. Let's see how it goes. It's Blanca time. Alrighty, everyone, so after an entire launch weekend...
And he is now recording, finally, for fucking YouTube after all that fucking garbage fucking training mode shit. It means we're going to end Bingo being 2 away from a full house. You know, we had a free space, so we can tick off Just wouldn't tick off that for triple bingo. Even if I had ticked off stands up for Phil going his fucking break, would have been one away all the same. So it made no difference in the end because we were still going to be shy of a full house, sadly. So it is what it is. Sadly, we couldn't get the full house. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing financially. He's not been given a single fucking dollar since starting gameplay. Boo, fuckity who for you, DSP. And it's just boring as fuck watching Phil play Street Fighter, it really is. I was trying to fucking watch there and try and actually be interested in the gameplay, but watching Phil play is so goddamn boring. Yeah, it's boring as fuck. Anyway, I am going to probably wrap things up there, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate it. I hope you all enjoyed your bingo. Sadly, we couldn't get a full house, but it is what it is. And, yeah. And I'll be back on Thursday for some more robust bingo antics, you know. But until then, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Enjoy your Wednesday as well. Make sure you check out our detractors, obviously. As that being said, we're live tomorrow with our show, the usual Wednesday show. And I think there's a few streams as well. I think Detractor Beam are doing something later on today. And also, I can't mind, but keeping an eye out anyway, look around and make sure you can support these other detractor content creators that try and entertain you all. And but I'm going to wrap things up anyway. So thank you again, guys, once again for being here. I do hope you had a good time, and we'll see what Thursday brings us, okay? But until then, I'm going to end how it always end by playing Notorious PIG contributions made by the excellently talented Pigs Animations. So enjoy your day off from Phil Crap on Wednesday. I'll see you all again on Thursday. Until then, peace out.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, "I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower?" When you're showered in money, when you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day.
Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory.
Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free.
Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah. Money, yeah. Money, oh, money, yeah.
These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant.